Hello to everyone who's coming to listen to us today. We are starting off a new adventure. We need to find out what our adventurers are actually going to decide to do. They had a couple of different choices, and you can see what they have formally decided to do for their next adventure. But looking back at it now, we're going to retcon a couple of things of this story. We are going to decide that instead of being left alone inside of someone's house and having no one to actually watch them, they are going to be watched after from some seedy figure that we will find out in the next adventure. Uh, from their sugar daddy from an earlier campaign. It is from the No Time to Scream, where they met up with a very rich man who had the ability to buy a whole bunch of stuff, who is going to take care of them because they have saved him from the alien beast and literally made it so he could survive. Not comfortably, because he had something going up into his spine and destroying his brain, but with the knowledge of everything that's going on, he's going to bring someone in the know. The second thing we're going to retcon is sort of the time frame. I'll explain this more on the next adventure, but just so you know, there had been a couple of mix-ups, and you can probably hear me being really tired and going over a couple of things, letting them roll for some dates that I had already done, and you could see that it is. Right now, the adventure is... Right now, we are going to start up the new adventure, see where they're going to go. They have to fix up their characters, roll their aptitudes, and making sure that they are updating their character sheets and showing us exactly how well their characters can do. Usually, we have a death or two in the Call of Cthulhu campaigns, but we have been very nice to our following adventurers. Unlike the foremost kitty cat, who decides to pounce the speaker halfway through the session. So I apologize for anyone who starts hearing thumping and bumping or loss of one of our people. I did try to fix up the levels, but one of our friend's cats has decided to announce himself standing on top of a speaker, and you can hear it in. This is just a warning, and I do hope you guys enjoy. Do like and subscribe for anything that you do, and follow us for any further adventures that's going to happen.
To me, they have all these different flavored specialty jerkies, like venison jerky, veal jerky. They all taste, to me, they all taste the same. Jerky tastes like jerky.
Tastes like whatever you flavored the salt with. Basically.
Right.
Yeah.
I have had alligator. I had a ground alligator burger, and I had deep fried alligator nuggets.
Ooh. I would probably order an alligator burger off a menu.
And
I wouldn't with the nuggets.
It does taste like...
Are alligator nuggets like Rocky Mountain oysters?
No. No. They're like chunks of meat that are battered and fried. When they are allowed to kill alligators and make meat out of them, they only use the tail for alligator meat.
I guess that would make sense. Everything else is too close to a bone to be necessarily workable.
You know, the amazing thing about alligators is that, and crocodiles, is that they never, for as long as they live, they never stop growing. So the largest alligators are the ones that they keep in captivity in these, alligator farms. We went to an alligator farm down south, and this one was so freaking big, Max. I mean, like, the diameter of his midsection was like the diameter of this table. It was so
That's wild.
Something from a sci-fi movie. Like I said, I like, this is a dinosaur. This is a dragon. Yeah. Oh my God. When they get to be that old, though, they don't really move. But
When they need to.
But they live longer in captivity because there's no predators or social conditions going against them.
Excuse me. I don't think I was the voleur, Shane. I was the boatsman. So
That's fine. Yep.
Okay. I was just kind of
No,
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
The steersman?
It's a
I was a
split.
steersman. Yeah.
I had one you could taste.
I lost
I'm
health sanity.
sorry. That's the split pea soup. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I just told Shane if things start getting odoriferous in this room, I had some split pea soup for dinner, so I apologize.
Couldn't keep the peas whole.
No, we had to split them
Stop
individually.
splitting families. Stop having Bambi moments. Okay, so
Oh my god!
what?
One of the things you handed me had the list of our appeasement methods.
Oh, all right.
I have a joke for you, Shane, but it's a bad joke.
You have good jokes?
I have good jokes and bad jokes.
Okay.
Are you ready for it?
Am I ever?
What did the Mexican fire marshal name his twin boys when they were born?
Hot and stove?
Jose and Hose B. I told you it was bad.
I'm stealing it, but it was bad. Apparently, we could have talked to the bone tree and just slayed each other.
There's a lot of things that could have happened.
We did the ritual anyway.
For victory in Valhalla! Ah! I love that, the gift that you sent.
So, you guys ended a session, so technically you guys go through some of the things that you have done. You get to roll to see if you level up. That's why I said kind of pay attention to what you're doing. But what you guys are doing is you're increasing your POW and decreasing your sanity. Kind of the same way you were doing
Hey,
with
you
your
used
normal
all my luck.
I did.
It's only down to 15. I had 50.
It was a disposable character.
So,
But we did.
Can you tell me what happened? Did the gods of Asgard smile upon me?
oh no, you died.
Oh, I died.
You rolled to see how much damage you did. And
Oh.
You said you did 3 times the amount of health that you had in normal.
Then
I
why?
was only 50. What happened here?
Then why am I rolling for abilities?
For your normal character.
Oh,
Yeah,
These characters were technically over with.
okay.
Yeah, but we didn't do anything on those.
So, what you were doing is you guys had damaged your own sanity. I will pose it up to you guys. Would you like to lose the amount of sanity that your character lost and gain the amount of power that you had lost in sanity? Or what I was going to do was, because you guys survived, or they survived, you guys would have a D10 to decrease and then increase. And you would get the D10 plus 2 to the increase of power, but decrease of sanity. And the decrease of sanity is just the D10. And you guys can roll for all your stats because what you're doing is you're mentally hurting yourself.
So, in other words, the skills that we succeeded in for our Viking characters,
Yes.
we roll to
You would roll to do the same thing that you would do.
for our regular.
Yes.
And it gets added to our regular
Yes.
characters. Okay.
Because you guys had lived and gone through the entire experience as if you were actually there.
Okay. Now explain.
Well, I only lost 1 sanity, so.
So it was if you killed creatures, if you did something, if you just stayed back and didn't do anything. So it was going to be it's a D4 if you did nothing and you just sat back. It was a D6 if you it was a D6 if you started to do stuff. It was a D8 if you helped with attacking and helped with some killing. It was a D10 if you were successful and killed a couple of things, and it was a D12 or D20 It's going to let you guys choose how bad you want it. On pretty much if you guys did well. But you guys all did stuff. You all killed stuff. You all succeeded. You all went through. You all went through the ritual. You all, even when you were here, Kevin. So I was going to say you have a D10 or D12 that you guys can roll. What it is it's a catch-22. It's a D10 or D12, your choice, because you guys did so well. +2, and then that's going to go take away from your sanity and bring up your power. But half of what you roll is taking away from your max sanity. Your power gives you MP points because it's a fifth of your power roll is how many magic points you have, and so you guys can start trying to cast magic spells. Magic spells are very bad for you because you're literally bending the will of time and everything around you. But you guys get to do some fun things. You have a summon servant, you have talk to a god, and you have kind of see someone from afar. Those are the 3 spells that you have gained from this book because you're getting the talk to a god from looking and believing into a tree. And then you're getting the summon servant and seeing from afar from Mr. Corbett. So you guys have found 3 spells. The first time you cast a spell, it's horrible. From then on, it's not as bad. But you have to successfully cast it the first time.
Oh,
Hi. What do you mean?
Okay?
so I shouldn't just summon my servants willy-nilly.
The first time you summon your servant, you will have to take 3d6 of sanity loss and roll a hard power roll. So that means half or less of your power.
No.
Then you guys will have to roll another power roll and succeed to make sure that you bind the servant. Okay. If you do not bind the servant will do whatever it wants, and if it feels like what you are saying is a good thing, it will follow you. If you bind the servant has to follow you and will do exactly what you say, and leave when you tell it to leave. Okay?
That's big.
If you don't bind the servant, so think of it as a Ouija board. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So you can summon something. Does not mean you have full control over that something if you don't say hello and do the ritual. You can do the ritual and something can come, and if you don't say goodbye, it stays around. Which is kind of what happened when you killed Mr. Corbett. The spirit was still there. It was very much angry at you guys. So it continued attacking you guys. If you guys didn't attack it, it might have just fucked off. And then you released the demon into the world.
When you go up in a skill, is it just 1 point or is it a roll?
A D10.
It is a D10.
Okay.
All right. So my fighting brawl would go. Would I roll it against my steersman fighting brawl or my private detective fighting brawl?
Fighting detective, fighting brawl.
Okay. Other than that, I don't really think I have any.
What you have gained all around is everyone has gained some type of weapon proficiency.
Okay.
So with this, because you have believed you were those people, you now understand sword fighting or mace fighting or axe fighting.
Okay.
So you can, in real life now, use an axe and actually know the proficiencies of it.
Not necessarily. I don't necessarily have one.
So if you do not have one on your normal character...
Is that 100 or 0?
That's 100.
That's 100.
Okay.
Which means you fail, which means you get it.
Yeah, yeah.
You want to fail
Yeah,
it.
you want.
That's right.
You want.
And with that new weapon, what is the base?
What your Viking had.
Okay.
I'm making it very easy. I'm giving you guys a gift.
Okay.
Because usually it's harder for that. It's to roll to see if you remember your memories.
Oh,
But what I'm giving you is whatever weapon proficiency your Viking had. Your character now has it.
Okay. Okay. Oh, so I have a little bit of a short spear proficiency.
Yes.
No, I don't have a short spear on me.
No. But it's very easy to make a spear with a combat knife and some duct tape.
Fair, and I do have a switchblade.
Yes. So if you take a rod, your brain remembers how to fight with the spear.
Okay.
So Merry Christmas, because you brutalize your brain.
Yay!
You guys get a little bit more MP because the world around you is warping. And you guys have gained a proficiency in a weapon that you guys never knew. And how is that?
Pretty damn good.
Yeah, I'll take it.
And then when John gets back, I'll explain exactly what happens. But for your knowledge, your choice when John gets back is, would you like to dive back into the book, or would you like to say it's been some time and you guys have healed? Because what has happened, this is a side quest story, and how it works with your characters is you guys had been stuck, in a bubble. Time has passed. People forgot about your room, the room of the medical room. You guys are coming out a month later, emaciated, and you're in the hospital. Or a week or so later, because it's been a couple of days, because you were on a Viking ship, you remember leaving port, you remember landing, you remember going, and you guys are going to have you had sailed back to your town the week or so, and this is all happening real time, and you guys are coming out
Okay.
in real world like it's been a week.
Yep. Yep. So I'm cosplaying being dead and burnt in my.
So what do we do with skills that we don't have?
Like,
I think I passed
Religion,
the book. Yeah.
forests. Like, those aren't things I have.
that's more what I was going to ask you guys. Is there a spell that is comparable, or would you guys actually like those kind of things? I didn't want to be mean and say no, you can't have it, or do you want to just roll it for a comparable skill, like it would be a history of religion, or where's the character?
I don't think I nailed. So for pilot boat, could I get drive auto?
Well, you can still do pilot boat.
Oh,
You could have a seafaring.
sweet. Yes.
Because
okay, then I'm
seafaring
going to-
is still a thing in the 20th century, in 1920s.
100%. Okay, then I'm going to. Yeah. Hell yeah.
But, like, what did you say? It was...
I have religion and forest, which is natural world.
Alright, so you could do
So I can do natural world. But the religion one, there is no equivalent.
So you could do a history. I'm looking between it. So fighting, history. So you would go up history.
No one here loves me.
Or right under
No one
Latin,
here loves
you could
me.
do a
Yeah,
history
So clear.
of religion and have something specific like that. But
It's
it would
so
probably, it would most
clear.
likely just be history, because history is history. Most religion is history,
No one here loves
right?
me. Yeah.
Because the Catholicism
So
wrote
hated.
most of the books.
Poor put upon kitten.
Yeah.
So my Cthulhu Mythos went on to
Right.
36, or should I wait for that?
I was going to explain that because you still have all the other work you need to do, didn't you?
I didn't do that much.
Because you lost your character sheet. You did
No.
still do a spot.
I have my character sheet back. Oh, you're right. I did do it. Yeah.
I know you did a spot because everyone had at least done a spot. Everyone had at least done a where is it? Everyone had
I did do
everyone had successfully done a persuade. Everyone had done a spot hidden over the whole thing.
Yeah.
Everyone had done a read, or I don't know if it was insight. or
Maybe a library use.
it was you guys. You all did an education, but it was more book and knowledge. So I would say everyone had done a history
Okay.
because you all had succeeded reading the runes, seeing stuff.
I'm sorry.
If you fail epically on that, that means you win.
No,
What you
I
passed.
passed my history check with a 2.
Okay.
And I have a 5 in history, so I guess I just.
Yeah. So then,
What am
so
I
then
doing?
it's something that you had already known
Yeah.
because everyone knows something about Viking.
Yeah. So I still have to do my persuade.
I know someone in here did a Cthulhu Mythos or whatnot, but and then a lot of it was education, decks, and other. It wasn't really a lot of movement, but everyone did at least a brawl and other stuff like that. But you don't go up from that. And I think everyone at least did a stealth when I was going back and looking.
Yeah.
Kevin did a medicine check.
Yep.
Someone did a navigate, and whoever was a steersman did the boat handling.
Yeah, I passed the
there
boat
and
handling.
back. So you passed it. You technically passed it twice, but you have your boat, and then you. So as a steersman, you did a navigate and a boat, and I don't think you wrote those down.
Oh, I made I checked a pilot boat off. I did not do a navigate.
Okay. Because that was like at the end going back.
Gotcha.
And I was saying you passed it because I'm giving everyone at least did a navigate or world map or something like that because you took time going back, except for no, you didn't go back. You burned.
Oh, yeah, I was dead.
Yeah.
So I
So
might
you did
not
a
have-
pilot there. You didn't gain the navigate unless you did a navigate going there. But I think
probably
he
wouldn't.
did because he was telling you left to right. You were piloting.
Yeah.
So the people who died don't get that there.
No, but I'm taking my pilot boat with me to this place.
Yeah. Well, as I said, this is the hard thing about Call of Cthulhu is you 100% believed you were those people. Those memories and you setting yourself on fire, when you wake up, you're gasping for breath because you thought you just set yourself on fire.
Yeah.
If you went into another character, you would have had the memories of both characters, but then you would have had both deaths, would mean that you would have lost twice the amount of mental fortitude.
Oh, yeah. No, I only died once.
Yes. But this is what I was saying. You guys will choose a D10 or D12. I will let you guys choose because you did so well and you succeeded and you did all of the checkpoints that needed to be done. You can even see the stuff that you could have had.
Yeah.
Okay.
A D10 or D12 plus 2.
Okay.
You are going to lose that much sanity, but gain that much power.
Okay. Ooh, I rolled a 10.
So you lose 12, but then you're going to lose 6 max sanity.
Okay. So my current sanity is 45.
Yes.
So I would lose 12.
You would
bringing
lose
me to
12.
33. And then off my max sanity, my starting sanity
Is
now 44.
everyone's going to have a bout of madness if you guys do that, but I'm going to fortitude the bout of madness and say if there is a medium to large fire around you, you are going to be disadvantaged in talking and dealing with stuff because you set yourself on fire.
That makes sense.
So your new thing is fire.
Okay.
So, but it's not like little fire; it's like fire.
Okay.
So you're now weary of like oil lanterns and other stuff like that.
Am I relatively cured of stars and purple?
Unfortunately, no. You have to go to doctors to get that away.
All right, Shane. I used the D12 and I rolled a 4.
Plus
So-
2.
6. Okay.
So that's what I'm saying. The lowest you can get is 3.
Okay.
So you lose 6, but you gain 3. You gain 6 power, but you lose 3 max sanity.
Okay.
The reason why doing this is you have in MP points a fifth of your power. And you need MP points to cast spells.
Okay.
You also need to roll for power to see if you cast the spell.
Ooh,
Okay.
so my MP goes up by 10 as well?
12.
Because
Yes.
I rolled 10. Okay. Oh, hey. So my is that max MP?
Max MP.
Sweet.
Because your max MP is a fifth of your, fifth of your power.
Yeah.
So you can cast a lot of spells and do stuff.
So if my
Yeah,
power
but
is
your power went up 10 and a fifth of that was only 2.
Yeah, you're right.
If
so
my
max
power-
power is only
is now at 56, my MP would be
11.
11.
my max power is 62. My MP would be 12. Right? Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, I went down.
Let me make sure I'm doing that right, because I thought so.
Okay.
I'm just annoyed because Alyssa reminded me that I signed up for the Lowe's build kit thingy. And it was a whole big Santa thing. And it's hard to get into there, and I forgot to pick it up.
You forgot to what? Pick it up?
When do you have to pick it up by?
It was the 20th. It was, yeah. And I have them supposedly sending me messages, but I've been getting so many AI-driven messages that it's sad.
Yeah.
We saw your resume online and we feel you would be a perfect fit. You really? Where'd you see my resume?
The other day, I
Somewhere
got a text in Messenger. Hey, Kevin, I'm Tyler, Matt's friend. Don't you remember we met at Cumberland Farms the other day? Anyway, I was wondering if you could come pick me up.
Whenever I do things in surveys, I usually use a fake name. So I get text messages, hey, Sergey, how are you doing? And I can just go, delete. So your calculation starting MP is power divided by 5.
Okay.
Your spells and magic effects is MP, reducing your common pool. You gain 1 MP per hour up to your maximum. If you run out of MP, further magic exertion will take away from your physical hit points. So you're using your own life to be able to cast spells.
So Kevin had a thing for Gil Gerard, huh?
That was John.
John. Sorry. I had a thing for Erin Gray.
Beady.
Not just when she was on Buck Rogers, but also when she was on Silver Spoons.
If you are an older person or other, so because these characters are casted, your MP points. So what you're doing is you're going to go up 1/5 of whatever you rolled.
Right.
So because you rolled, you went up
That would go
2.
2.
Yeah. Just making sure. Because of however the calculations are, it also calculates in age and other. Because,
And that's our maximum, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So this way you go up NP, you do go down sanity, which is how it normally goes. There. As I said,
If we round down or up? Because I got 5.
I think up. Oh, you
So
did
how many
5?
sanity do I lose? 5. Do I lose 2 or 3?
3.
Oh, wait. I had gained. sanity.
How'd you gain sanity?
I think after our quiet adventure or something. I have a 56 written next to starting sanity.
Well, you went up.
So I went up, so I went back down.
Yeah.
So I'm
Yeah,
back.
because mine was up at 72.
Oh, okay, so I'm back to normal. I'm back to normal starting
macarons?
sanity, which is okay. Cool.
A macaroon?
The coconut.
Starting sanity.
Oh, cool.
50.
The coconut one, not the egg white one.
Okay.
We'll take it.
They're macaroons, not macarons.
Yeah. I keep getting yelled at because I say the wrong one. So I should just say it's macarons and go, no, it's macarons.
You haven't watched enough British baking show.
And there's some
Well, the whole thing is there's macarons
bullseye
and
brownies
macarons.
on the table over there that one of my employees made.
There's macarons
wow.
and macarons.
So it's a brownie. It's a brownie with
Macarons
frosting on
are
top
the,
with the
like, sandwiches.
Reese's peanut butter cup in the middle of the brownie.
Those are for us?
Yeah.
If you want some.
Oh, thank you.
So your Call of Cthulhu points go up. I think most of you guys went up like 30 points in that adventure, right?
I went up 36.
Yeah. It was you guys are going up your.
25.
You just went up 5?
This says 25.
Shane, these are fruitcakes, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because one's for Ray.
Those
Just told
are
one
his,
specifically is for Ray.
those are his favorites.
I will give Mom the fruitcake because she
I'm going to give them
loves
both
fruitcake.
to him.
Alright. It does smell like alcohol. It was made with 7 different alcohols. It was cured, boiled, then baked.
Right.
So the alcohol should be out of it, but it still gives you the zing. So,
It's still what?
still gives you the zing.
Oh, yeah. The tape, the
So,
flavor.
telling it.
Okay.
Okay? And I know Ray really likes it.
Thank you so much. Really appreciate that.
That's not a seat for you, dear Spock.
So I was gonna say you guys
What do you
go
think
up.
you're doing?
You guys go up a fifth of what your characters did in Cthulhu points,
Okay.
Okay.
which is more than what you would normally go up. So cool.
36.
That's 7.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you for not making me embarrass myself in front of Kevin.
Well, 30 divided by 5 is 6. Plus,
I'm stupid.
break it apart. Make it easy.
Kevin, what is your origin? What is your origin?
Mostly French and Irish.
Are you declaring it?
What do you mean?
Declaration of origin on the box.
Oh.
Sorry.
No, that's what you have to do so you can pay your tariffs, you know. So every box I get in, I got to pay 15% of the value of the...
That brings up a good question that I keep forgetting to ask you. With the whole Trump MAGA tariff thing, how has that affected you?
I've had to raise prices on everything. I haven't raised prices in years, but every time I get something in, I have to check now to see if the price went up.
And you're raising prices because the prices
My prices have increased.
of the cost of you purchasing these
Yep.
these, yeah.
Once again, if you used to be able to buy shirts for $10 and now you buy them for $15, you're not going to be selling, and you sell them to someone else for $20. So you're making a $10 profit. And
Are they
holding on.
Right,
slow?
so what's
Doesn't
going to happen
matter.
is you're not going
It
to...
doesn't matter if you used to buy
Right,
something for $10. You used to sell it for $20,
right.
and that's store, and you have to pay for everything in between, and that made you money. If it is now $15, are you going to keep selling it at $20?
No.
No, and you're
So
not going
you
to sell it
have
for
to-
25 either. You're going to
Yeah.
sell it for 30 because you want to make the same percentage of your money.
Is the shipping time to you longer as well? Because it's got to go through special customs and
No.
It always had to, even when you weren't paying a tariff.
right.
Even if there wasn't a tariff due, it still had to go through customs.
Okay.
So when John gets back, he's going to have to go through all of his hullabaloo. So you guys have the choice. So you guys are emaciated, you're sick, you're whatever, but you guys wake up. You all look at each other and you go, you, and
Were you just reading to me for 3 days?
more like a week.
Hoy
You're
lads!
just reading to me for a week.
Hoy lads! You won't believe this. I was a Viking.
Me too. Can you check them for singe marks?
I was a Viking. Can you believe it? A bloody Viking. And we were fighting. We was all fighting a tree beast in a blooming British monastery.
Ugh, did I light myself on fire last night? Oh.
It's funny because there was one chap of the Vikings that did light himself on fire and threw himself on a beastie.
I feel like
Want
I
to jump
did
on there?
that.
It's hot.
I also feel. I feel like I killed your dad for some reason, but I never even met the man.
I dreamt that my dad was a Viking, and he turned to wood.
Yeah.
Wood.
Woody. Nurse, bring me some strong laudanum.
As you hear someone freak out, scream, and call for a doctor, as the room that you guys were in, they have been passing. And someone who was sitting right across, waiting for the news for the doctor, looked down, looked back up, and the wall that was there is now a room, and she's looking at you guys with your cheeks sucked in, water looking, going, ah, water, water, I was a Viking, did you, ah. Because you have to remember, you haven't really drinking anything in almost a week.
Okay.
And just, it went from wall, look down at the papers, look back up, and she sees you guys. And there's a scream, and then there's nurses calling for doctors, and people going, how did you let them in here? Where did they come from? As some of the nurses kind of remember that there was a patient there.
In other
which
words,
was John.
when we were all in another room, and now that we've come to, we're in a different room.
You're in the same
No,
room.
you're in the same room, but the room was like
the room was
veiled.
Failed.
So
They didn't see it.
We were pocket
They
dimensions.
ignored it like it wasn't there, and all of a sudden it's back. I'm like, hey,
So
wait a minute.
they're like, "Where did you guys come from?"
They had foggy memories that they remember. John was there, but they thought they let him go.
Wouldn't they have any kind of memory of a room being missing?
It was veiled.
Nope, it's as if it didn't exist.
Yes.
Okay. It was
Kevin,
wiped from
Kevin.
their memory.
Magic!
Yeah, I got it.
How does magic work? Magic! You were reading a book, and instead of you guys getting whatnot, three of you guys, well, actually, some of you guys were on a drip. So, John.
So they literally were not even aware of, even though there was a missing room.
Yeah.
They weren't aware of
No.
a missing room. They were just.
They were random people, and then they think you're either homeless or sick or whatnot that had
Okay.
walked in.
Okay.
And just, like,
Oh.
sat in a room.
Oh.
One Salisbury
But
steak,
John
please.
has his medical papers there, which some nurses go, "Oh, there was a person. Oh, we were what?" And they're reading the charts and they're like, "We signed. We said he left. We didn't you go home?"
Clearly not.
And who else was hurt from the last adventure?
Probably myself.
You were stabbed in the back. Your kidney was taken. The servant of Yog Shoggoth,
Yeah.
put his hand
stuck
in.
his hand in you.
So you are almost dead. So you
Right.
have a chart. He has a chart. Did you get hurt?
I had a huge sanity loss over the course of the last adventure.
And the adventure before.
Corbett's adventure, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So-
no. I had a huge sanity loss, so
Yeah.
I might be gibbering along with them.
Yeah. So yeah. But I think you were still fine. Somehow, nothing hurt you. It was Farsight, Yog Shoggoth, and what did I say? Summon Yog Shoggoth, and you get to talk. And
Talk to a god. I can talk to gods, Miss Nurse.
Talk to the animals.
If I could talk to the animals.
yes. So you guys had gained a bunch of skills and other stuff like that your characters would not normally have done. We will fast forward.
Spear.
Yeah, we will fast forward this. And what feels fair? 2d6? 2d6 weeks of you guys getting back to normal and
Okay.
healing. And I know.
That does feel reasonable.
And then I would say roll a d100 to see if you gain all or some of your sanity back.
Okay, so 2d6.
So
I'll roll the 2d6.
someone just roll
I'll do the
2d6.
2d6. So 5 and... Ooh, sorry, folks. That was a 9-week adventure
All right, so that was 9 weeks coming back and getting back to normal.
of convalescence.
Of convalescence and whatnot. So 9 weeks. And then you guys
Roll a d100 to...
roll the d100.
20.
20 what? What'd
Oh.
you roll?
Oh, I have to roll the other dice.
I
Yeah.
failed.
How bad?
22.
I had him by 8 points.
Okay. Well, what I was saying is, we can roll. I was going to do the how well you do overall, but I'm realizing that that's probably bad. So for 25, you gain 2 hit points and a d6 of sanity back. You failed, so you only get
Well, I rolled a 25, but I have a 33 insanity, so that would be a fail, right?
you rolled a 25.
Yeah.
No, you went under.
Oh, okay, then I passed.
Yeah.
Sorry. I
You
passed.
wanted to fail to succeed in your.
In the other ones. Okay.
Yeah.
All right, then I did pass.
So because both of you passed, you gain a d6 of sanity, and you get 2 points of health back because
Okay.
for the first 2 weeks. Roll again. And then we'll do the next week, and because it was, and we'll do every 2 weeks, just to make sure.
Weeks. 6 weeks on that. 37. And 8 weeks.
How many hit points?
2.
So did we roll a
You,
d6
you
for every
gain
2
you
weeks?
gain a hit point because you had a major wound. 'Cause
For
you
some
lost-
reason, I haven't even taken any hit points off for some reason.
I
I
don't
think you
know.
already regained them.
Okay.
I think we already did
Yeah.
that before. Yeah, when the hospital, blah, blah, blah,
Yeah.
blah, blah.
Okay.
That's why I
yeah.
think they're all back.
Okay, so
Like we had
after 9 weeks, you guys let's just don't. Because you passed, you gain your sanity back. Because you passed, you gain your sanity back. Just roll a sanity.
Woo!
Passed. Nice. I didn't.
one.
Most sane.
So,
Most sane.
so do you have any condition?
No.
Any fears or anything else
Nope.
like
Nope.
that? All right.
Can you lay on hands me? No, I'm kidding. Don't. I like my having 3 phobias.
Oh, just for some reason I've been lucky, and all as far as all that goes, I roll at the right times.
And it was a d6 of sanity
So-
for every 2 weeks.
And I'm only
correct?
down 3 sanity, so
I'm just gonna say go back to normal.
Go back to
Yeah,
okay.
just having the sanity loss was a dumb one.
Okay.
I'm just realizing, but it took 9 weeks for everything to get back to normal.
Okay.
Between your health, between everything else, and that. Because I forgot we were just going to have everyone heal back up to normal. Because you guys were spending so much time in the hospital, and this is what was happening. So you're right. But I will give you this: you can either cure someone's condition, or you can go up in one of these 2 dice of sanity.
that one.
D10.
7.
So 7. You go up 7 max because you rolled your 1.
So I'm pretty much back up to where I was before I rolled the.
Yeah. Well, we didn't know, so for you, you're fine. If you roll a 1,
I'm too higher than where I was.
If you roll a 1, 2, or 3, I was going to have you guys go up max sanity or lose a condition. If you for the sanity checks and stuff like that. It's hard to lose a condition. I'm sorry. It is a. Think of being afraid of spiders.
That makes sense. I get it.
Like you legitimately.
I have to go to a lot of therapy.
You felt, you believed, and you felt every single part of your body slowly burn as you set yourself on fire. How many times can people do that and then come out okay? Even people who are in big fires can't do that.
Not once.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
even someone who lost an arm, like you jumped on someone and you felt all the sinew and bones and your muscles curling as they were burning and the tendons were pulling back and your arm, and if you've ever seen someone who's been in a fire, all your arms curl in like that because everything is melting and it's pulling all the tendons back.
Ugh.
So you felt your skin deglove and your tendons pull into yourself as you set that last beast on fire. This is why you have afraid of fire.
That's why you crazy, man.
Yeah. Okay.
How am I gonna smoke my cigarettes?
Guess you have to quit.
You go.
Woo!
You know, we start chewing tobacco.
Nurse, bring me a packet of red.
Give me your spitting patootie. So you guys have the choice. Would you like to do an adventure in your real life, or would you like to do another adventure reading this book?
In the world of Vikings.
If you do that, you guys will kind of keep your characters, but it will be the sons of, and how it. The next chapter will be. I kind of have it set up pretty interesting.
What do you guys want to do?
If you want to do that, you will gain a whole bunch.
1920s or back to the Vikings?
Yeah. If you go back to the Vikings, it's going to still be a little bit of an interesting adventure. Things are
What
going to
are
be
you
happening
I'd
inside the
say either
town.
one is sick.
Yeah,
There's
one
no
is going to be
choice.
inside the town.
What do you think, Kevin?
Doesn't matter to me.
You know I'm going to pick the Vikings.
Shed so much.
What happened?
None. He just sheds so much. Because whenever I'm sitting down, he's like,
Oh, I'm gonna sit on you.
Now I'm gonna climb on you and expect things from you.
you know, not gluten free.
That's
Just to warn you ahead of time.
okay. Well, I'm gonna cheat. I've been doing pretty good. I've been doing pretty good lately. As long as it's not a bagel or sourdough bread or pizza dough.
Yeah, there's a lot of gluten in pizza dough.
Yeah. Pasta. Real pasta. Especially if it's homemade real pasta.
Yep.
Yeah, I got you.
Or there's one.
What's that?
I got you with the trash.
Oh,
One on
thank
either
you
side
so
of
much.
me.
Thank you. Merry Christmas. You want to keep these little things, Kevin?
No.
No?
Take that.
Okay. Oh my God.
I hate you so much, Kevin. Now it's gonna be stuck in my head. You whistled like 4 notes of it.
Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas.
Oh, my mom texted me on Monday. She said,
Last
I want a
Christmas.
hippopotamus for
I
Christmas.
want a hippopotamus for Christmas.
No, you gotta sing it like.
Only hippopotamus will do. Hippopotamus for Christmas. Only hippopotamus will do. Don't want to down. A dinky dink a doing.
I don't think it's a dinky dinky dog.
That's a rhinoceros.
So it is.
Rhinoceros.
Hippopotamuses and hippopotamuses like me too.
That and Dominic the donkey.
Okay.
Oh,
So
Oh, I picked on Dominic all the time for that one.
Hey, Dominique.
yeah.
hey, Dominic! Chingity ching. Have it.
so I have Vikings. I have I don't care.
I don't care.
I would
So I
like.
guess
I would
Vikings.
I don't care. I don't care.
Let's adjourn to the waiting room, gentlemen,
Okay.
for chewing tobacco and coffee.
Yes. Well, what you can do is you can say, hey, now since you know what is happening, you can pre-plan. You guys
We have a doctor. He can just say, "Oh,
Have
we'll
a
set you up
doctor,
in this room and set you up with IVs and."
Yeah, so you guys can set up a bunch of IVs, you guys can set up a bunch of things, so you can negate the bodily function stuff.
We'll put ourselves in a hyperpolitan
Guess
chamber.
it depends.
So you guys have the same choice. I'm gonna unfortunately take away your aspiring chieftain.
My aspiring what?
Aspiring chieftain,
Right.
because he died.
Yeah.
I will give you new characters, other
Okay.
stuff like that. I
He
know.
died.
Yeah.
He wasn't a very good chieftain then.
He went. For victory,
I so I will. We have the same type of characters and other stuff like that. You still have the divination. You still have the
Yep.
fighter. You still have the other.
I was a chief.
I'm just taking away the.
15 minutes.
I have character sheets.
Yeah.
If you want to take those.
Because I believe I have printouts of more of them.
It's not. I can just erase. There's one of these I barely use. I can just erase
Yeah.
it. Somebody else can be
Oh
staring.
no, I still have all of these.
Oh, okay.
Craftsman, Hunter, yeah. Yeah, here. If you want to look through them, see if there's any.
I want a berserk. Oh, sweet.
And what you guys are doing, or I'll wait for him to come back to at least start talking.
Should be back soon.
Call deity. 1d10 casting time. Cast group of assistant. Adding call spells. So, who has better handwriting?
Why would it be
Mine's
right?
horrible. Summon servant. That's the servant, which I don't want to. I don't want to cut it out because I don't want to have to reprint that page. Remember to print that page. But that's the creature stats for here, and then call Yog Shagath,
This one?
dimensional being, and that's the summon servant. That's what you would get.
I'm gonna berserk for this round.
Okay. Berserk, the first couple of when you're Berserk and you continue your attack where it is, you double your damage and you triple the damage if you crit. And I think it says on there. It's crazy.
Yeah. I get 5 MP, 1d4 sanity, 1 HP, strip off armor, cut myself, enchant to bring up a battle rage. It lasts 5 rounds, 3 attacks a round, but I may harm allies, and I've got a hellish hangover.
What's that?
I just made a copy.
Okay. Thank you.
My printer's a copier too.
Oh, I forgot. and then technically you've got this, call Yog Shagath. Yeah, I don't think you guys are calling Yog Shagath anytime soon.
No.
Yeah.
Not unless we all want to be dead because we used up all the magic that we had.
Actually, that one's not that bad. That one is 1 MP per person doing it. You gain a percentile to call or Rumsgerber per person who does it. You gain information and other stuff like that. But then you also have to dismiss the deity.
Nah, we never say bye to Ouija boards.
So much for the snow today. Huh?
I'm happy about that. As much as everyone wants, a white Christmas.
Wait till you get there, then it can snow.
Yeah. Green decay, and then red potion.
Hey, your pipes don't make that sound anymore.
Sometimes I do.
Did you have work done on
it? I have not done anything in there.
Like an old cold that just cleared
Well,
up on
that's
its
the
own.
ultimate job, but that you can't do that until you have some time off.
What?
Redo that entire bathroom.
Yeah. I could do it.
Right, but it's not I'll do this a little bit here and a little bit there. No,
That's a major project.
yes.
Probably a summer project.
Yep. Because that's take the wall down and make that whole room the bathroom, and then you got to redo the floor. The floor is sinking.
It's not as bad as you think, but it all depends on what's underneath it. If the water is making it go down, and why is it sinking?
Dead bodies.
It just wasn't built that well.
Well, once again, is there moisture coming up from underneath, or is it something else? So, yeah. So
I went to school with the owner's son. His name was John Nyes. I'm surprised it didn't stay in the family. Like how long was it just closed and vacant before you?
It wasn't. They were doing right up until like the year before they sold it. It had been up for sale for a while, so they were just selling stuff off. But
I'm surprised their children didn't pick it up after. Unless the flower.
yeah, I mean the ones that like Garrett, who was the grandson.
Okay.
I don't know. Like he's involved in politics and is a real estate agent.
Yeah.
But the business had been going down. Then one of them got sick, so it's like, it's not like it used to be with flowers.
Well, yeah, I think we live in an age where there's no more specialty.
Don't even do that anymore
in anything. Like you think of an item, and instead of there just being like 1 or 2 shops, there's like a million shops that sell these things. It's like why do mom and pop restaurants, why are they going belly up like crazy? Because there's just too many choices. There's like a million restaurants.
Yeah. Oh no.
I feel really bad that so many Newport creameries are closing left and right. I grew up with that as a kid.
Yeah, Clown Sunday.
There was a Newport creamery right up the road in Woonsocket Plaza.
Talk about Dino Nuggets. That's where
Yeah.
That's the first time yeah, like 7-year-old Max got his hair blew back.
Did you ever do the awful challenge?
No.
Like if you can down 3 of them in one sitting, you get the 4th one.
Boy, I get another one. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, really.
I don't want another one.
I never did because, by the time I had my own money to go there, like it was like Newport Creamery wasn't the place anymore.
When we
We
were
went to the one on Lincoln Mall.
when we were in high school, for my friend's birthday we brought him there.
that's
He
technically what
did the
does.
challenge and he did it.
And
He
if
drank
his
3
fine
awful
gate
waffles.
is C
I gave him a
bar,
fork.
you can go anywhere.
He had like 2 gulps of a fourth, and he threw up all over the table.
That's about right. That sounds about right.
Okay.
So I always get the 2 hot dogs special. 2 hot dogs with French fries, and a coffee awful.
Oh yeah, yep.
Well, 'cause with that awful, they always used to give you a little sidecar of it too, right?
It was
Right.
whatever was left over from the.
Yeah.
Right.
So,
Right.
but to count the awful challenge, you had to drink like 3 and then 3 sidecars.
Yep.
That's a problem.
I remember my mom always getting banana splits, and we would always bring the plastic boat home. I would use that for my army men. Those are my amphibious vehicles for my army men.
That's great. That's great.
Amphibious assault on D-Day.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're going back into Vikings.
Yay!
Alright, so then I don't need this book, I need the other book. So, what has happened from the last time to this time? It is now the children or the next generation.
Okay.
John, if you remember what happened to him, his skin started turning into bark.
Bark, bark, bark.
And he is now a statement figure in the middle of town. Some of the children do not believe that he was once a person. He is now just an elder tree that kind of looks like he has a face on.
So the magic didn't dissipate once we left.
So he became a tree. Wow.
Is our island cursed next?
Who knows?
Oh,
So did you choose another different person?
Let me see.
I went berserker.
We will go through. There's a couple of different things that you guys can do.
Oh, you didn't take this back.
Yeah, you guys can do, and we will.
That's the original.
Yes. Yeah, because that was over. Thank you, because then I cannot. do myself. Going, where the hell did that go?
He's back. The tree lives.
So the tree. So it's the next generation. Some of the, like maybe 1 or 2 of the elders, or some of the youngest people who was on this adventure are still around.
Like the people who were tending the boats and making sure. Yeah.
And every once in a while, the spirit elder grows up to the tree and used to talk to it, like maybe your old character. He used to sit there and talk to the old tree and say, "Oh, my good friend," other stuff like that. So maybe your old character's still around. You want to roll a luck check? Just the original luck and how it went, because you guys would have gotten it back.
Nope.
No? Okay. Actually, no, that would have been Constitution. Constitution check. So it would have been the same thing.
62 now.
Oh, alright, so unfortunately your old character has passed away.
But I'm sure he's also passed on his stories.
Yeah. Passed on his stories, passed on the other things, everything has gone. We're still talking way back when.
Yeah, if you live to be 40,
Yeah.
you're ancient.
Yeah. So the next generation is around, some stories are going around, people know that weird stuff had happened. Little things have been going on. Creatures, other stuff like that have appeared, but the elders took care of it. You guys have been doing quite well. The town has expanded. Everyone who was, all the several warriors who had come back, they've gone on successful raids from then on. The town has expanded. It is now kind of a little bit of a hub because it has come back to the fruits before your old character's father's boat had disappeared. So you guys still have 3 or 4 longboats. You guys have been trading. You guys have been going back and forth. Some of the Christians have gotten closer, but instead of attacking, you guys stay in trade. Right?
Mhm.
Because it was easier to trade than to try to pillage, because you kind of saw what happened to another village up the way, that they tried to fight too hard. They tried to go against it, and they had been almost wiped out.
Okay.
Women and children had ran. All the men were slaughtered. They had joined your place, and so now this is how you guys had a little bit more women, you guys had a little bit more children, and you guys have expanded to, say, 150 to 200 people, which is a lot, but it's not a lot, as you guys know.
We can still support it,
Yeah.
and it's not.
There's
difficult to find food.
still, you guys are, let's say, a town of, you have the longhouse, and you guys have at least 20 to 30 buildings that are around, and then you have some stables, and then farms on the outside. It is a small community.
Settlement.
Yeah.
Okay.
You guys are the hub that people would trade with you. You would trade with the Christians and other stuff like that. So things are going around.
Making money.
And you guys find yourselves still training, still doing the same things as it goes. But the one part of John's tree that has helped with your expansion and growth is that there are now runes. There are sigils, words of power, that have appeared on this tree. So you guys see the runes, and out of game, it's more, this is how you guys are going to start learning rune magic.
Have the elders of our community, like the Galder men, the priests, have they
have been
deciphered the runes?
They
or
have
studied
they
them?
have deciphered. They had studied, but I'm going to collectively ask: would your settlement hide the tree in maybe the Jarl's house, or would it still be a statement in the middle of the village that might be a holy place that they don't let the Christians go? Would it be fenced off, or would it be inside like a town hall?
I don't hate the idea of having the Jarl's Longhouse built around it, but I could also see like a town center with a stern-looking fence around it. So
I'm going to use a historical precedent. So in Denmark, during the time that Charlemagne was ruling the Franks, in Denmark there was a huge tree called the Erminasul.
Okay.
And it was sort of, they believed it was the living embodiment of Yggdrasil.
Mm-hmm.
They left it in the open, and it became a focal point for worship. It actually generated trade because other clans would travel to it, and in the process of giving offerings and praying, there would be a lot of trade going on.
Yes.
The only thing that stopped it was Charlemagne invaded Denmark and had it chopped down and
So
burned.
once again, these stories of Christians going in and destroying things.
Right.
Would your town fence it or leave it open? I'm giving it up to you guys. I'm letting you guys help world build this.
I don't know if I could cage a tree.
I don't think that the tree would be fenced so much as the community. Like it would be, the community would be a setup like a burg, like a fortified town.
So like Salem used to be.
Right.
Choose a different character.
You can choose the same type of character.
This is the
same
next
thing.
generation.
Okay. Would you guys mind if I paused for a second?
Displacement.
No, that's.
What's that?
I just wanted to, before I forget this time.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Well, we still have to level you up and everything. So.
Oh, okay.
No, I gotcha.
So.
Nope.
Okay.
Nope.
Festive times of year for you guys.
Oh. Oh my God.
Thank you. Holy crap.
I was just looking at this. I was just looking at this on my Amazon app. And saying this is really cool. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, John.
Thank you, John.
That is
I figure you can
awesome.
never have enough dice.
No.
Oh my God.
Despite what
Oh,
I.
this is awesome.
Wow.
Okay.
The best tour guide in the downtown of the West Universe. We'll have to play this sometime.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Or,
Gatherers.
What?
Did you read this?
Still got
I
fish
have
breath.
seen something. Yeah.
You have this?
I
I have
actually
the
got
other.
Gather as many tourists as possible, create the perfect
Still fish breath.
tour route with iconic landmarks, and overcome the threat of the deep
Should be
ones.
3 of them. Yeah. So
Yeah.
there's 4 altogether.
That is really cool.
Wow.
And such a festive color too. Black.
That's a really cool case.
This really is.
It's an awesome case.
Thank you so much.
I think you have to like pull it up from like the back or something. It's like a magnetic.
Oh, yep. Oh my God. And the pencil too?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
And I think there's a character sheet supposed to
Yes.
be somewhere. In
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Mike,
Yeah.
those dice are huge.
I know.
They're like monster dice.
Oh boy, I guess I didn't realize, Dan.
So
Yeah, because
the walls of a Viking
Yeah.
burg.
wow.
And
I was kidding. It was like Salem.
if you looked at
Let
it
me
from the
put
top,
this stuff back.
It'll serve you well into middle age.
and the
Easy. This.
wooden fort would be built on top of the earthwork, and you see those would be where the
Trying to
gates
play
are.
forever.
Yeah.
Isn't that the goal?
But once again, you guys are a little bit more expansive. You're a little bit more that. You have the farms on the outside. You have
Right.
this and whatnot.
Right.
You have the, as I said, you would still have the fortification,
Okay.
but you would still have, once again, you have other people coming to you because you are the thing. So you still have your hub. You have the fence where that would be, and
Right.
I would that would also have, like, as I said, the Jarl's house and everything else that are in the fortification. But would everyone's house be in there?
Does this town have a name? Like, what should we call it?
Town.
Townburg.
Jarlsberg.
I can look back at the other sheet to see if there was a town in that.
Jägermeister.
There you go. No, don't step on the
The
beach.
town is called Myrtle Beach.
I am the Burgermeister Meisterburger.
It's right here.
What movie is that from? The Burgermeister
Santa
Meisterburger.
Claus is coming to town.
That's right.
Meisterburger.
So, what are you guys playing for characters?
There'll be no toys.
I'm a berserker.
I am a hunter woodsman, but I'm a woman.
I'm a crafts person.
Oh, I named my character Helga Ollendottir after my father. I'm the daughter of.
That's
Olin
cool.
Olsen.
Yep. I named mine Olvith Egilsdottir.
Okay.
What?
After my father. Of course, the family story is that my father sacrificed himself for the greater good
Yes.
by jumping
that's,
off.
that's what Helga's heard too. Helga hasn't heard any different. Although I didn't like how my dad used to be so obsessed with that stupid boat he lost, but I heard he died in a cool way, so that's cool. As a berserker, I can appreciate that.
You guys, as I said, there are more backstories that we could trade into. These characters are already just made. There is still the beggar, the farmer, the healer, the hermit, the mercenary, the pilgrim, and the sailor that you guys could technically still use if you guys want to switch it up. But I was going to do that when John got here.
The millionaire, his wife, the movie
I
star.
want to be the movie star.
And the
It
rest.
does not
And
specifically
Marianne.
state
Like she doesn't
a
get a
name.
thing. She's just Marianne.
You know, in the first season where it was just black and white, they just say "and the rest." It's only later they say "and Professor and Marianne."
Alright, so there is no specific or Asker Yellow to the chieftain has led your improved clansmen to the rocky or Sturgenbrain, coast of Northumbria. The island is brief. Saga soon. Traveler, Goddess Freya, Seeds of Yggdrasil, World Chasing the World Team, Sturgenbrain, Chieftain can save people as held there. There is no specific town that it is referring to.
Okay.
Once again, we could just say it's the town.
Viking towns.
Don't you have a map right here?
Oh, you're gonna do it and you're gonna put it in Iceland?
Reykjavik.
Well,
We're from Denmark.
Yeah.
So
Old Amsterdam.
Uh-oh. Where did I put the map? I know I put the map somewhere. Where did I put the map? Uh-oh.
I would say a good town.
Your town.
There's like instantly yeah. I did this one too. Oh no, it's right here. Nope, that's not it. Forget it. Alright, so
A good town that is not like massive, but just a modest town
so
that has defenses around it. Would be a good place. Would be Trelleborg.
once again, this is also your town. It doesn't have to be specifically from an actual place. It could be something different.
You want
I'm
to make up
just-
a place?
I'm just annoyed because
All
there
I
was
have is jokes in my head.
You could try. Go ahead.
Philly.
What?
Philly.
Philly?
I don't think it works. I don't think it works.
If I could
Viking
Vikingize, let's see if I can Vikingize
Okay,
that.
so while you guys are doing that, you are technically gaining the insights of your old character. So whatever you had passed from the last adventure, your normal character is gaining. So if you did a spot, if you did listen, if you did something else, you are gaining that.
Oh, you mean
Phillyburg.
I like it.
you mean my doctor?
Yes. So your
How are you
doctor
spelling?
is gaining stuff.
Using the Viking.
you have the
Fillibburgh.
Okay.
You have the choice of a D10 or a D12 that you are going to gain that much power, but you are going to lose
That's right.
half
John's
of
gotta
that from your max
level up.
sanity.
I have a pencil.
Yes, right there. Can you hand over the pencil?
Is he sleeping, Kev?
No.
No, he's just being loved.
Yep.
Is he purring?
No, not at the moment.
Very rarely purrs, and only for Kevin.
Isn't that frustrating when they don't do it for you?
Yep.
My wife doesn't even purr for me.
You don't hit the right spots.
Oh, wow. Whoa!
So you said a D10 or a D12.
A D10 or D12, but you're
Plus
going
two.
to
It's
lose
your choice.
half
Yeah.
of that from your max sanity.
Okay, I'll do it.
So
12.
it's because I did not know if
You just
wanted-
gave him those. Now you taking it back?
No one else should do the inaugural roll.
Yeah, I really don't know where I put that out.
Oh,
So 3.
What happened,
I
Shane?
got a
Plus
1.
2.
So it's
Yeah.
3.
So that's what you're losing
3 to your
from-
power, minus 2 to your sanity. Max sanity. Yeah, there was a map that came in this. I took.
Yes, it's with the character. The character choices that you gave us.
Oh,
Stack right
I
there.
think it's
Okay.
at the bottom.
Yeah,
that's how come I can't freaking find it. I'm looking for that. I'm like, where the
map
hell
of
did it go?
map of Iceland.
Yeah. Like, where the hell did it go? How did I lose it
Why
already?
is he shedding so much?
Because it's winter. It's getting cold. They're getting rid of their summer coat.
That's based on a real
Yeah, here
Uh,
there be dragons.
12th century map.
So, and then you're going to be rolling for
From
like if you
Saxo
pass the
Grammaticus.
history check, if you pass something else,
Danish
you're doing
historian.
the same thing. Yeah, it's on the front of the book. I
Yep.
was trying to, as I said,
So
Thought I had
where
it.
on the coast would our town be if you had to like pin?
well,
like,
this is Iceland.
Oh, we're in
Iceland or
Denmark.
we're in Denmark.
Yeah.
We're in Denmark.
What our characters would know
Mhm.
about Iceland,
Because we can technically move to here if you want.
because
But it's the
like, how is Iceland different than Denmark? The Vikings who colonized Iceland were trying to get away, like the Europeans who came to the New World. They were trying to get away from the kings. So what's going on in Scandinavia is that chieftains are fighting chieftains, gaining power, all in the hopes of having an all-ruling king. And the Vikings who went to Iceland wanted to get away from all that. So they established a democratic government with a commonwealth. The other difference in Iceland is that Iceland has no towns. There are no organized communities. It's just independent farms. Some farms are so big that if you include all the craftspeople and slaves that live on the farm, you might have close to 100 people living on that farm. But it's still an independent farm. And using on horseback, it might be a good day's ride to the next closest farm. So they're pretty spread out.
Well, it looks like the only things I really got good rolls on were listen, Old Norse, and use of bow.
All right. So you didn't. Yeah, you did listen. You did that. You didn't do any sleight of hands or anything like that.
Nope.
I know some.
So then you roll.
You roll it against
You
that.
roll. You roll. You want to fail on your listen check to listen.
The Icelandic
to get that.
language is
Yep.
actually the closest
What
language
you are
today
going to gain
to what the
100%
Vikings actually spoke.
because
Okay.
you have a bow now. Your doctor
Like it changed the least.
remembers all that your Viking character did, so it's now gaining the bow.
88, so that was a definite fail.
Yes, that was a fail, so you're going up a d10 in your listen.
5.
Not bad, not bad.
And then you're doing that for, you said listen and,
That was listen.
yeah, listen, bow, and something else, right? And
Old Norse.
Listen, do you hear what I hear?
so you can, you want to gain the skill
Shepherd boy.
Old Norse, or do you want to go up in languages?
I'd say go up in a language. I've got Latin, Sanskrit, and English.
So you can learn Norse. Go ahead, learn Norse.
Okay.
Quadlingual.
Tack Fyrir.
It might
That's
come in
thank
handy.
you.
Might come in handy later
Tack
on.
Fyrir.
So, what would it be? The
Skjold.
Just
That's the only
I'm
one
just
I know.
saying, just transfer it
Skjold.
right over.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and the same thing with the bow. And then with that, I would say if you pick up a long rifle or something like that, you'll gain a bonus because you know how to do the arcing and stuff like that. It'll transfer. We'll figure it out. I'm still working on it. But what is going on is your old character, the one that had made it back, has now turned to a tree.
Yep.
It has sprouted roots, is gone, and you're now a generation later, which not all of them believe that you were a person, but it really looks it, and kind of a lot of them kind of sounds like stories. The old wise men go over there, they talk to you, but there are rooms.
The Wiseman?
Yeah,
You know the Wisemans?
The Wiseman.
Yeah, there are runes and everything else that are coming out of the tree. Some of them,
And
as
we
I
had
said,
you carved into an ashtray. No, we didn't know.
And
I have you in my living
what
room.
about the Cthulhu mythos? That
You're a nice
has-
coffee
Cthulhu
table.
Mythos, you go up a fifth of what your Cthulhu Mythos went up. Which most of you guys, it went up a lot. So if you went up 30, you went up 6 points.
Be careful with that, Kevin. They're
I'm at
dangerously
28,
good.
So that would be.
Did you have
Oh, I've already had one today.
Oh, you did?
Oh yeah.
For breakfast?
Nope.
Just the
There's nothing wrong with having that for breakfast.
So a lot of the things transferred over, but you 100% know, believe, and whatnot. It's when you came back. I know I'm repeating myself. When you came back and you guys stopped talking, it's been a week. Everyone who was in the hospital has had fog. The easiest way to explain it was
Am I repeating myself?
there was an old woman who was sitting there.
Mhm.
Yeah, but I don't repeat it 3 times. We got to talk. There was an old woman who was sitting there waiting for some type of doctor.
Mhm.
She was looking at the wall or a painting that she thought was on the wall, which probably was. You can always have fun that it was a painting of the room of you guys in there, looking like people are in the hospital room, and it's like, oh, that's so abstract. Look down, look back up, and that room is actually there. Screamed. Doctors ran over, was trying to figure out what's up. They thought they had released you days before. They don't understand why you're still here, why you guys are so emaciated, blah blah blah. They're taking care of you, and they're trying to figure out how you snuck into the hospital. 9 weeks later, you have prepared, knowing that you guys are going to disappear into this, and you put in some IV drips, you guys have some food bags, you guys put on diapers, the whole 9 yards. But once again, you guys will be disappearing into the realm of dream.
The Dreamlands?
Yeah. So that is what happened.
Okay, so these old characters are just.
Their fault, but that's why we're giving out new characters.
Yep.
Just so you guys don't mix it up or have any type of paper problem or anything else like that. Now, since you're all here,
And what did you say the other possible characters were?
farmer, healer. Where is it? This thing had it nice and sorted out. I should not have put it down.
Mercenary.
Ritual warrior, response. Scenarios, bleak, guide, Celtic with carving. One. Where did it go? 10, 18. So it was beggar, farmer, healer, hermit, mercenary, pilgrim, sailor, warrior, or woodsman. Or other choices, but we would have to re-roll and do stuff for them. So does any of those sound like something you would want?
Possibly. I'm kind of interested in either the mercenary or the healer.
Alright.
I thought you'd already picked one if I gave back.
Oh. Well, I did have the
Baller.
The Baller, but
Oh.
knowing that there are other possibilities out there.
I think the only weapon she had skills access to was a staff.
That's it.
Yep.
So the healer would give you more on your game system. Passions, Servant Gunsman.
Those are that book's pre-made characters.
Oh, you don't already have them. So.
No, I don't already have them. As I said, we would have to make them.
Oh well, in that case, I'll just stick with the bulldog.
Yeah. So what I think I should have printed them earlier, but the healer, it was you had less strength, but you had a higher intelligence, you had a better healing, and then you had a worse attack and dodge. So like you think of a wizard. It was 2 less health, 20 points less in con, but more in max 80 intelligence, max 80 in charisma, and like the dex was less and the attack was less. But your healing, your intelligence, and your speaking was better.
Yeah.
Hey.
Okay?
Okay.
So if you would like to do that, you can.
Nah, I'll just stick with the bowler.
Yeah. That would just, it's pretty much whatever point you're taking away, you're moving up on something else.
That's what I was getting.
Yeah.
Long day.
And then healing, what it would be is just every time you try to heal, you would just heal 1 extra point of health. Instead of just doing the, whatever you would do would be a D4, it would be a D4 plus 1. Which does help, but you know how it goes. Alright, so you guys have a town, you have this. There is a tree in the middle of the town. Which was you, it has runes. Not all the runes are deciphered, but a bunch of them are. A couple of them for health, a couple for constitution, a couple for seafaring, and something else. And they have realized that if you concentrate, get a bunch of people, do a ceremony, slap the rune on something, the boat's stronger. The armor is stronger, the other things last longer. The farm does better. The trading does better. Talking does better. So you guys have deciphered some of them, not all of them, but you guys can take time.
Doesn't want your butt in his face.
You guys can take time and figure it out. But it is getting on in winter, and you guys are going towards the solstice. Where the tree is. No matter how cold it gets, it always seems to be nicer whenever you visit the tree.
Yep.
You know how this goes.
Okay.
It always seems to be a little bit warmer. It always seems to be a little bit nicer. The snow never really piles up onto it. And
What's that?
even though it is a tree that should lose its leaves, it never really does.
Okay.
Which is always weird. So maybe some of those stories are true from the elders of the past. But, you know, some people like to boast on how well they did.
Do we believe that it's a blessing from Freya?
Well, that's what I'm going to have you guys roll for.
Okay.
It would be a power roll on if the tree has influenced you or not.
Okay.
If you pass your power, depending on how well you pass your power, the tree has influenced you in some way, the runes have influenced you, and you believe that it is a thing from Freya.
Hard pass. So
Fail. Big time.
Succeed.
Alright.
Success.
I
rolled under. 28.
So, is it a hard success or no? That's just regular success.
It's regular. I'd need
So-
eight
so-
points less.
What I would like you to do is you can have a item on you that goes up something. So if this is one of the reasons why I'm saying we're going to start with this, that if you guys would like to change from, you have your axe.
Yeah.
That's probably the best. Your axe gets a +1. That means whatever it does 1 extra damage. It is a little bit harder. It is a little bit stronger. It has been handed down, and I know +1 doesn't really sound like a lot, but that means that you do a little bit more damage, and using it gives you a little bit more intimidation.
Okay, I'll
Yeah.
take it. I've taken the time to inscribe the handle with the runes that are on the tree.
Oh, it's handed to you with it.
Oh, okay.
It is. It is.
Okay.
It is a generational thing, and it has not been damaged. It has been incarved and engraved into it for you. So it has influenced you, and as you were training, these runes have given you more power, and it has done better for you.
So I got a 58, and I have a 75 POW.
Okay, so it has influenced you in some way, and you believe that this is from Freya, that this is an actual godly thing. It is not something to be afraid of.
Can it be my bow?
Well, it was because you got a heart.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
It has, what I'm saying is specifically just for this, for the tree, for the story, it has influenced you. For the tree itself, I'm going to do a couple of these, so don't worry, you're going to have a couple of chances. So, on the dice, I don't know, if it fits, it sits.
That's right.
So, just for the tree, the stories and whatnot, they have influenced you. You believe in it, it's from Freya. It has come to you and gone. Kevin, it has did not pass, so what it is
Sleeping now.
so the tree and whatnot is special, but is not. Belief is belief. So what type of character are you?
Craftsperson.
So it not really influenced you. You see other people believing in it, putting runes on stuff, other stuff like that, but you are a craftsperson and you believe in your trade. Your trade is first. The spiritual side is other. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Right. Now, we will roll. I want to say a luck check, but I know a lot of you guys don't have high luck. All right, we'll do luck because I know it's different for everyone. So I'm going to do 2 more checks. So we'll do luck to see how well off your family has done over this time. Okay.
That's no. 93.
Sorry.
Barely passed, but I passed.
Okay.
69 field.
What are we rolling on?
Luck.
Passed.
All right. So with luck, this is going to be like how well off your family has done. Did you guys do a hard check or did you guys do a regular check?
I passed regularly.
I was saying for John.
It's not a hard because it's not
Okay.
half.
No, it was just, my
All right.
luck is 50. I got a 69.
This actually failing, believe it or not, actually works well to my character's backstory.
Okay.
Her backstory is that her family has fallen into bad luck and disrepute, and she's been living in the woods.
All right. So whatever businesses and whatnot that you had, family had not gone well.
Like she lives in the woods and she survives as a trapper, and then she comes to the community to sell her pelts.
Yeah. So instead of being more influential or whatnot, when you hit them and you trap them and whatnot, a lot of the furs, there's been problems with the furs lately.
Okay.
There have been more scratches, more dings. The furs aren't as furry.
Mange.
Yeah. Maybe.
Okay.
Or it could be something else. Just more recently it has fallen on more of hard time.
Okay.
Where you guys who have passed because you guys didn't do a hard success, you didn't get something from it. Like you didn't trade up into something. This is how I'm going to be doing the runs and whatnot.
Okay.
That you guys didn't trade up into something, but you guys have done fairly well. You guys still have stuff. You have all your equipment. Instead of trading it off and whatnot and goes. Just so it's been harder for you. You're out in the woods, other stuff like that. And then let's do what would be good? Would it be education, intelligence, or let's do intelligence.
Okay.
Because you guys should be fairly in that.
Thank you, because my education was half my intelligence.
Well, back in the day, you didn't really have good education.
Educated in the axe.
I succeeded. It's
These
a
dice are
regular
blessed, John.
success.
All right.
Hard success.
Hard success.
Critical success.
Critical
I
success.
rolled a 1.
Okay.
A hard success for education.
Sorry.
It's okay.
So with your hard success, in your information gathering, in your other stuff like that, people have been trading some type of things that have been happening around. Either trading up, gaining where like influence in how things have been going, and you guys are going to gain once again a one part of your armor get up bag or something like that. You guys are going to go get a. You guys have the choice of one of 3 different rooms. You have the. How the hell do you say that? Gift? Gift of generosity? Gift push?
Geoff.
Go. Fine. Thank you.
You're welcome.
So that would give you a plus 30 in charm.
Geoff.
Yeah. A plus 30 in charm or oratory. You have a. So it's charm and oratory plus 30. Sorry, it says plus 30%. So you go up in charm and oratory. You go up charm and insight, or you go up lore and prophecy.
By 30.
Well, it says 30%. So yeah, just go up 30. That'll be easier.
Just the ones who got critical?
Critical, or who got hard successes.
Hard
Okay, I
success.
got
Critical, I would say go up 2.
Oh, like I can pick 2
You
of
pick
them.
one of them.
Yeah, one of them.
Alright.
So it's charm and insight, charm and oratory, or prophecy and lore, and any one lore.
Look like I have any lore.
So then you would gain 30 in a lore.
I mean, I already have a 60.
I'll
in
take
lore.
30 and I'll take a 30 in Freya lore.
Okay.
What does insight give us?
Into people. So it's if you think of it as in D&D terms, it's not persuasion. It's looking into someone, seeing if they're lying, if something's going on.
Like sense motive.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's still a thing, but it used to be.
but it's into that.
Perception.
Yeah.
Because I already have 50 in insight. If I added 30 to that, that'd be really good.
Same here.
So then okay, we'll go with another one, which is birds. Plus 10 in a weapon and dodge.
And what's
Which
the
one?
I know
last
it's 30%, but I'm just gonna.
Which
It's
one?
Purs.
Whenever you see a funky thing like
Yeah.
that looks like a D, but it's got the circle in the
Mhm.
middle of the line, it's pronounced like a TH.
Right.
Like
Thurs.
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 It's actually a rune
Yeah.
associated with Thor.
Okay.
So Thurs.
So could I have Freya lore in that? My
Freya
crit-
lore. Yeah. So you get
for my
2.
critical. Okay, so I'm taking Freya lore and
That's what the
plus
critical.
10
I'm trying to give everyone a couple of things to have a chance
Yeah.
to.
Okay, cool.
What the hell is that?
I'm going up 80 and I'm going up 10.
I'm trying to remember what app was.
Appearance? Hold on, let me do a quick check.
Yeah. Because I don't think it was appearance. It was.
It is. Measures the physical appeal of your character. It's basically the Call of Cthulhu equivalent of charisma.
Okay, so we'll do that, and then we'll do an app roll to give you something else that you guys can choose, and then that would be your. It would. No.
Oh, I passed my app
Okay.
roll. I'm trying.
And then an
I
app roll.
feel bad. I'm just.
what roll?
I'm zooming.
APP.
My character's zooming up the ranks.
Nope.
APP.
Do the appearance.
Failed.
Yeah. All right.
I did a hard.
Okay. So if you failed, maybe it's how your business is and how your trade has been going. So the trade, not so much. So maybe because other people are more believing in the trade and other stuff like that, they're more selling stuff inside of each other. Not as many people has been coming to your shop, but still, you are influential in town. This is more giving you more people that you can call upon in the town. So they know of you. Not you don't have a huge friend group inside of it. John?
Well,
You're rolling your appearance.
appearance.
So for Max's character, because he passed, he will have 10 people that he can go to, talk to, ask for help or other stuff like that. You will have
73,
less.
that's a fail.
So you guys know of each other, people are there, but you don't have instant friends that you can call to say call to arms.
Mm-hmm.
So it's more in this story. If you need to call for help, some of the villagers won't be there. You will have more villagers, more people, other stuff like that, and you will have. So because you did a hard success, it's a plus 30 and trying to see where it is. Trying to find one that actually makes sense.
Okay.
I don't want to just give you that because it won't go. All right, 30 in persuasion and listen.
Okay.
Or you have the choice of the charm and insight.
I'm gonna take persuade and listen.
Okay, there you go.
Okay.
Yeah. So some of you guys are a little bit more influential. Some of you guys have done. You're out, so you know more people because you had more people who were buying your furs. And on this, you have something on you, one of your armors or other stuff like that. You gain this, and it gives you abilities for it.
Okay.
And these are the runes that you guys know.
Okay.
It has been traded down. It has gone. Rituals have been done, and it has helped you trade and do stuff in the future. Cool? Cool.
Yes.
So it is. So we'll get on to the game. You guys are in the beginning of the solstice. As you guys have heard, the trapping and furring, the trade, something has been going on with the furs. Something has been heard in the woods, in the dark. There has been some trade with some of the Christians, but ever since you guys have started talking to them, there has been some influence over the land.
There have been some
Influence over the land.
over the land.
But, as I said, some of the furs and whatnot has been looking weird.
And
Some of the hunting has not been as well.
and we many of our people believe that it may have to do with coming into contact Increase
Yeah.
contact with the Christians. Okay.
So you guys have heard of their beliefs. You guys have heard of what they do, and you usually hear of the ranting and ravings or them trying to persuade.
The Viking word, the Vikings would call them the Pepar. The Christians are called the Pepar
We can
because of the Pope.
metagame a little bit because they have been telling stories and trying to tell you guys about Beowulf and how this awesome person of Beowulf was.
Okay.
Because wasn't that how they were trying to get some of the Norse and whatnot into their way to say that he was more of a Christian?
Well,
But
yeah.
it was just oral stories that they're saying there was this cool person. It wasn't Jesus. It was this person called Beowulf.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Beowulf was probably originally
That's what I'm saying. We're gonna.
a pagan story
But
that by the time it was written,
Mhm.
it was Christianized.
But that's what I'm saying. We're going to. So they have been starting to talk about these stories that it doesn't really seem like it has come from them.
Yeah.
But the Great Mead Hall and all of those fun stories have come around, and you've heard it. And coming to the great solstice that is coming up, you guys are going to have a party. There is going to be something that is going to happen in the great solstice. But it is getting harder and harder to capture some game and some other stuff out into the woods to plan for this party,
Okay.
this gathering. This, as I said, the solstice changeover because it's usually a big tithing. Is there's you guys probably have started talking together and talking to the other villagers, and you guys want to figure out what you guys can do.
I'm gonna attempt something if I can.
I was going to give you one bit more
Go
of
ahead.
information, and while this is going on, you have actually, give me insight because this is one of the reasons why you guys work. You see how much you guys have heard around town all this time. What stories have people told?
Ooh, one.
Okay.
I've failed critically.
I failed.
Well,
Don't
no,
worry.
not critically.
Don't worry. You have a super success, and he can tell you all the stories. Because I was only going to give you some of the information, but I guess you guys get a lot of the information. There has been telling of the people who have not been doing most of their chores, who have been talking down upon the Christians, who have been trying to blame things more on other people. You have heard, because of your craftsmanship and people buying stuff from you, that there is something in the woods who is going after breaking, kind of teasing people who stay out late at night, who don't listen to the elders, who don't work well with others, who, as I said, who are bad mouthing people, who are trying to make fun of people and other stuff like that.
Krampus.
There is Krampus is one of the things that it could be.
Could be the Yule lads.
It could be some of the Yule lads. But there has been small feet running, small shoe prints that one of your neighbors has seen running across his lawn. There has been, you would have heard of goat hoofs that had been seen throughout town.
Goat what?
Hoofs.
Oh, goat
Hoof
hoofs.
prints inside the snow and other stuff like that. There has been talk of laughter across people's ceilings and other stuff like that, that where they knew their kids had gone to bed, but you still hear laughter in the backs and around their houses. the Christians try to say, oh, it's, you know, because I don't think they had Santa at that point in time. Santa is a new thing. They have started bringing some of the, uh, it's, who was the original Santa? Who,
St. Nicholas.
yeah,
Of Myra.
well, Saint Nicolaus.
Well, what they believed,
Yeah.
for Christmas, they did celebrate what they called Yule.
Yeah.
That's the Viking winter solstice.
You not gonna have a
And
log.
they did have a tree. They did have a Yule log that they burned. They did have wreaths.
And the bigger the Yule log, and the more that it would go, and they would carve into their promises.
Yep.
I was more thinking of how far of that would have been into the Christian territory, and how far of that would have been into the other territory that they're trying to start meshing the two.
Well, all of what I'm mentioning
Yeah.
to you is strict Viking. The wreaths of holly are from the Vikings. They believed that as far as like winter spirits that are associated, you know how Santa Claus has his elves in the workshop,
Yes.
modern. Well,
They had the Yule lads and
yes.
other. So I'm trying to.
So they had these things, these little gnomish kind of sprites that they called tomtins. And the tomtins were mischievous sprites that lived on farms or in small towns. And they usually lived in barns. And if a lot of stuff was going bad, like failed animal births or spoiled milk, it's because you did something to upset the community spirits, the tomtins. So you'd have to give them an offering of like porridge or cheese or milk or something like that, you know? But if it's going on in the woods, they might believe that it has to do with, especially if you mention the Who's, that it might be not. There's two different distinctions. Not the Holder Volk, the Holder folk, because those are elves. Those are elves, right? You probably read that. But something called the Holdra, which are beautiful spirits that live in the woods, but they are quite vampiric, and they like to lure people to them, to possess them, drain their energy. Sort of, they're kind of vampiric. Like, they don't bite them, but they could drain the life out of you. You know. But you can always tell a Holdra by two things. They have a cow's tail, and they have a hollow back, which looks like a hollow of a trunk of woods. If you know what I mean.
So you get this guy in your shop every day. Not trying to be mean, but he talks and he says, and you hear stuff, and this has been going on every day that you keep hearing, oh, something else has happened. And and he talks.
Like she honestly believes this because she lives in the woods, and she believes that the spirits of the woods have. She believes that the spirits of the woods have become upset for some reason. What reason that might be, Aldith has no idea.
Yeah.
But she thinks the wood spirits are upset.
So you have been hearing all of these things all around town. With the one. Because that is pretty much all the information that you would be getting. That things have been going around town, people have been seeing weird things, people have stuff been going around. And it's almost the time of the Yule. How much you would talk to these guys about, I don't know.
Shane, I would, if I can,
Yeah.
I'd like my character to do something.
You try.
I would like to approach the tree,
Okay.
the sacred tree,
Mhm.
and
I'm sure there it's guarded and there are priests there.
Well, you would go through John.
I would approach John's character and what's your character's name, John?
Haven't come up with one yet.
Are you a male or female?
Male.
I would ask you if I might have permission to pray to the great sacred tree. Okay.
By all means.
So I'm going to kneel before the sacred tree, and because she is a daughter of the woods, a woods woman, she is going to ask the tree for guidance. You know, great spirit of great tree, connected as you are with nature and the old Vanir gods of fertility. Please grant me insight. What might be causing this blight upon the woodland denizens?
Okay.
Okay.
And to that end, I'm going to take my large knife, which is a sax. It's like
So I'm going to ask you, would you have brought your friends along? Because technically you can all be part of this. You guys can watch. You guys can pray with them, and it would give you a better chance.
yes.
And that is up to them if they wanted to go with you.
Would
You
you?
I
could
probably
offer
would've
to
gone.
them.
Yeah, you're the
Because once again, it has influenced you. You have seen it has influenced him.
you're the
He is a
local
person.
fur
It would
trapper,
be up to
and
Kevin.
I'm into what you're doing.
So I would take my large knife, which is a
Mhm.
Viking sax, and cut my forearm
Mhm.
and let the blood drip upon the ground before the tree as an offering.
Okay. Kevin, would you go with them?
Sure. Comes to life
Would
and
this
sucks
be
it
like,
into its
oh,
mouth.
this is a silly thing of what's been going on? Like,
Yeah, because I don't like. I mean, you've been telling me all these things. Some obviously stuff is going on, but like, okay, whatever.
all right.
You're a very grounded,
Yes.
urban craftsman.
I'm gonna let Alvet's sacrifice speak for me, but I will be there. I'm not gonna also cut my arm now.
No. With Call of Cthulhu, how spells go, or how summoning or rituals or whatnot go, is one person performing the ritual. Everyone else is helping with the ritual.
Okay, yeah.
Everyone else contributes power to the ritual. The more power that is presented to the ritual, the better off you are. The more people who believe,
Your
more
psychic
power
emanations
this
are reaching me.
is divinated into.
No.
So, what is going to happen? Because I have how it should be over here. Is you're going to try doing a talking, summoning, talk to nature kind of thing. You're going to roll your power.
Okay.
But because everyone else is here, because you don't really believe you would be giving off 1 MP, everyone else would be giving off 2 MP. Unless you guys want to do more, but you are just here for support. You guys can give off more if you guys would like, but you guys would be going down 2 MP. Right, John?
Right.
Yeah. And if you guys wanted to put down more, that means that you would be putting more power, or more praying, or more loudness, or more giving, either to an animal, a pelt, or something like that. Yada, yada, yada. You don't have to bleed yourself. He's bleeding himself. And that would make it easier to go. Because you guys are doing this, your power is technically now a 60. If you guys would like to put in more and either give an animal for the
I
thing
feel
or
like
something
my
like that.
critical would give. I would put in 3.
Okay.
Well, you have
So
some
then-
rabbits.
So my crit because of the faith
Divination
of my
available.
or my faith. I would put in 3.
Yes.
I know
As
it's
a
part of
divination person, you could do a rabbit and whatnot, and you could do your divination,
Mhm.
and that could multiply it versus just hand it in. So would you like to try that?
Sure.
So you would roll your divination to see if you pass. If you pass, then you are doubling the amount of points that you do.
It tells you on the
Somewhere
second
on your
page, I
second
believe.
sheet, Yeah.
Okay, 4 magic points, 1d2 sanity, seek portents of the future.
Or don't you have lore?
Lore?
Yeah, it doesn't say anything about lore on here, it just says occult.
You have occult or you have ori
Yeah, you have augury. You can do something like that.
on the front. Hey, it's rendered or appraised.
Oratory. Yep. Orate. Yep.
So you would be doing that. If you pass, you double your points. If not, that. So instead of 2, you would be giving out 4, but you would only be spending 2.
Okay.
Just remember, to get your magic points back, you would have to be resting for an hour.
Let's see, what was it?
Practice.
37.
37.
All right. So I believe you have passed, right? Because it's 60.
Yeah, 60, yep.
All right. So you are doubling your points. That means that you would technically have a 70.
Which points?
For the
Two.
bow.
You're spending 2 MP
Yeah.
to help with this because you're praising you're doing stuff.
Which you're
Because-
giving 4.
because you are specified in this field. This is your bread and butter.
Yep.
It's kind of like Arcana, because if you were a wizard or a sorcerer or a magic user, the spell, the DC goes down.
Yep.
So you have a 70.
Yeah.
Depending on how well you roll, you will be getting something. If you fail, we'll see.
So that is an 18.
Okay.
So wait, I had it. So 70.
It's a hard success.
Because one die was a 7, one die was a. Because it was a 1, it was a 7, then you hit it. So which die was the 10?
Which
okay,
die?
18.
Which
Alright,
which die was the?
the 10. No, I know. Okay, so it was an 18. So
It was
you
a
have
0.
done-
It was a.
Okay. Okay, an 18. So that means that you have a hard success. I don't know if you have a critical success.
No,
No.
not with the 70.
All right, with a hard success.
You have to be 14.
So because you're casting a spell,
Yeah.
you are going to be losing. So you are going to be losing. Well, let me just talk about this first.
Okay.
So while you guys were all there, you don't believe it. Things are going. You're just there for emotional support.
Should
and
I
whatnot, just trying
should
to
I
go.
roll again? Because I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I actually read that correctly.
That's what I was saying because one die was
Yeah.
a 7, you hit it into a 1.
Yeah.
So I didn't know if you did the.
Okay. So I'll have you watch.
I'll let
this
you
time.
have the 18, but I couldn't see the one die.
That is a 53, clearly.
Okay.
So
But as I said, I
I
was going to
said
give you the
6.
18. Just
okay.
next time, just make sure
Sorry.
So,
because this was the 1. And if this was the 1, then this was the 8.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
That's why I was asking.
Well, that's why I didn't feel right about it, and
All right,
I
I'll give
wanted
you
to
the
bring it
18
up to
because
you.
at least it gives you stuff. I'm not really that worried because it's only the beginning of the event. You can only
Okay.
go so much.
There's still plenty of opportunities to die.
Yes. So even though that you don't believe, I was waiting for John to get back.
Alright, you bet me
The
here.
tree of your past self.
mhm.
Okay.
Eyes awaken, the blood spilled on the ground, and it talks to you guys. This is the first time anyone has seen this thing move or preach or other.
Does it throw apples at us?
I don't want your apples. They probably have green worms.
And what does it say?
It stares you guys down as its arms are like that. Both of them are branches that are reaching out, and its head looks up and it goes, "My children of my kin, I've watched and seen, and there is some devilish force that is pushing on your small town. Something of your past is reaching and influencing. I have tried my best to take care of you. But in the time of power, beware outer influence." And his eyes are still watching. And I would like you guys to make a sanity roll. Unfortunately, you automatically get a D8 of damage.
Okay.
The tree is talking. It's crazy. I failed.
No, you automatically take a D8.
Oh,
Because you're
I don't
slashing-
make the roll.
No, you're
Okay.
slashing yourself. This is
D8 of damage.
sanity damage.
Sanity.
Okay. You get a D6 of sanity damage.
I got a 17, mine 75, so almost a critical.
So it's still just 1 point. What'd you do, Hex? You just got dice.
I know, one of my D10s bounced away.
See it?
Yeah, right? I didn't hear it either. It bounced off the, this part of the chair. I didn't hear it clatter.
So it went this way?
That's what I would think.
Yeah, it's under the table leg.
Which one?
This one.
Oh,
jeez.
Okay.
It's like wedged up against the.
Alright, try again.
Ain't that the way?
And for anyone who is listening, the kitty has decided to sit on the speaker.
You can't put sanity. You can't put luck
No,
on sanity, can
you
you?
can't.
Nope.
I was so close.
I failed. D6.
Rats.
So this is mind-altering, mind-bending. Your body is seeing something that has changed your perception of the world at the first time. So 3, so it's not bad. Not bad.
So I'd like to ask another question, if I may.
Oh, you can. If you're losing that sanity.
Okay.
How much do you roll?
What did I roll?
How much did you lose?
Oh, you told me I
For your
rolled. You told me a D8.
Yeah, you have to roll a D8.
Oh, roll a D8.
You could have had a D8.
If you want a D8, go ahead.
7.
So it's 1 less than what you thought.
Right.
But something bad will happen to you once this is done. But until the spell is done, we will. So while that is happening, I will have you roll a D100. I will find out what's.
Roll a D100.
Yeah, and I will tell you what's going to happen after it. But you still have a question you can ask.
Okay. Well, the question.
So roll the D100 while I'm looking. All right. So which question?
An 88.
All right, which question?
Oh, great wise one. Is this when you say beware of the power that comes from outside? Be this a power that comes from the gods of chaos that we know of, or from something completely outside of our realm?
The Christians.
Someone in your town
Uh-oh.
is mixing. It is from the tides of chaos. Is it from us, or is it from them?
Someone in
Is
your
to
town.
be seen.
Someone in your town is mixing or missing.
I'm trying to do the phrasing of. Is someone in your town is calling on the tides of chaos,
Ooh.
but is unknown if it's from yours or if it's from beyond.
Okay. All right.
You have one more question.
Oh, I can ask one more question.
Rules of three. You know how this goes.
Roll
But
again.
you guys can ask each other. What's the question?
My brothers, do any of you have any questions for the great wise one? Max, John, Kevin?
Lottery numbers.
The winning lottery numbers for this evening are, and the extra bonus number is.
All right, I guess anything that could steer us in the right direction would be great.
What would be the best weapon to use against this foe?
Knowledge is always your best weapon.
Oh, not bad. Your influence and knowledge from man. Cold iron for the beast. As the eyes start drooping and go back down. Come on.
You're making a mess.
I had to roll to see which one he interpreted, but he rolled low enough that I was giving you both.
So I'm not sure about you guys, but I interpret that as we have to do a little bit of undercover ingenuity investigation
Max, roll me a d4.
to solve the mystery of who among the community is doing this. Because if we go straight to the top with this information, what if the people at the very top are the ones that are responsible? So a little covert investigation of the mystery.
And unfortunately, through Max's roll, you have one night before the solstice eve.
Rolled a 4.
And I rolled a 1.
And in any town or community in a medieval society, what's the best place to find loose lips?
Whorehouse?
What is it? No,
which lips?
there is a Viking expression, and if they're words of wisdom from Odin that
Loose lips sink ships.
Don't drink. Drink to celebrate. Basically, what he said was drink to celebrate, but drinking to excess loosens your lips.
Loose lips and ships.
Yeah.
We get it.
Yeah.
I understand.
Right.
So you guys are the only ones there.
Now,
ha
now there's the mead hall, but
after this goes and he closes his eyes, the spell
Yep.
and the sanity hits you. Now you have give me 1d10. Give me a t10 roll.
a 3.
For the next 30 minutes, you have physical hysteria and emotional outbursts. So this has hit you so hard that you believe something is inside your town and it is going to be inflicted.
Piss on my ass. Piss on my ass.
So unfortunately, as you start walking to it, you cannot believe someone in your town, your town, even though they chased you out.
What was that movie with the actor from Saturday Night Live? Tommy, the Terminator.
Tommy Boy?
No. He had a skit like that on Saturday Night Live, but he played in a movie where he was taking out these girls. He took out this one girl who had Tourette's, and remember that? And
I think we were distracting yourself.
50 First Dates? Is that?
Yeah, I think
with,
so. I
Drew
think that
Barrymore?
no.
Because I was Adam Sandler from SNL. And Sean Astin was her brother.
I say we
Could
still
be
go.
shallow hell.
Yeah.
But
Let's still go to a tavern or something. I'll just say she broke into my hallucinogenic mushroom stash. It'll be over in 27 minutes. We'll be good.
So, just a quick question.
Yes.
So, a Volar in Dark Ages, can it be male or female? Or
I played it as male.
it could be either.
because,
Yeah.
because from
Strictly
what I was
speaking,
looking
it's supposed to be female, but I
Right.
played it as male.
As I said, these are from the other game.
Mm-hmm.
It is just more, the stats are already there. It's that if you wanted to play up or down in something, you can. More farmer would be more constitution than the other. I had forgotten to print it today. But you would be more farmer, so you would have more farmhands, so you would have more nature and nurture and other stuff like that. More constitution, more health.
No.
But you wouldn't have anything like that.
No, I just meant that, in real life, the Volar were always female, but in the game it can be male or female. That's just what I was asking.
In real life, like a priest or a magician in Viking society, or like what we think of as like a wizard, the female version would be a Valar or a Vulva,
Yep.
and the male equivalent would be called a Galderman. And then there's two kinds of magic. There's
I know, but
there's Spey magic, which is with the runes.
Yep.
And then there's Seether magic, which is darker.
Mhm.
And that's more for actually doing harm, like cursing,
Mhm.
plague,
So
a pox
so
upon
like-
your
so like
child.
witchcraft, let's say.
Yeah.
so
Okay.
Double, boiling trouble,
Yeah.
seething a pot of.
but you guys are going to the meat hall.
Huh?
You guys are going to the meat hall.
We're
Right.
gonna find out.
Yeah.
Listen.
I know, we're distracting.
Well,
We're distracting ourselves.
this is what I was going to say is the mead hall is actually
The town hall, which is also
right.
the food hall.
It's owned. It's the hall of the chieftain.
Yeah.
But during the day, anybody can go in and have a drink. It's only
I
at
just
night
put it
that
way
he.
so they charge
It's
us.
only at night that he closes it off to his immediate warriors and family. So yeah, anybody can go in during the day and have a meal
Good.
or a drink.
That's
So-
where we're going,
All right.
right?
Yep.
Yeah. So you guys are going in there. You have hysterias and other stuff like that.
We're gonna have some lunch and listen to people.
So you guys are in there. There is a decent amount of people in
My
there.
broker is E.F. Hutton. E.F. Hutton says.
And
I have a twig.
what would you
A
guys?
twig in my twat.
What would you guys like to do? If you bring him, he is going to give you disadvantage. Unfortunately.
Oh, because he's
Yeah.
How hard would it be to get something out of anyone? But that's only for the next half an hour or so. And
Yeah, but we don't
once
have
again,
a
you
half
were
hour
able to
to
talk
spare.
to. You were able to talk to a small deity. So
We don't have a half hour to spare. I say go in there.
My daddy used to poop. He pooped.
well, you can still go in. You can just put him in the corner, and if you want to go talk
There's
to anyone,
not a
you can.
square. in a
Okay,
space.
yeah.
There's a couple of steersmen. There's a couple of farmers. There's maybe the person who is the person who's supposed to be earlier than you, or the one who will be taking over John's spot in the afternoon.
Okay.
Because you were there, but something amazing has happened, and these people have done something that you haven't seen. You have seen the runes appear, but you have not seen the tree talk.
Do we want to go tell that person?
So, it is up to you. You guys are walking in. You see the person who's going to be taking over you. You have the chieftain's wife. The chieftain is not there right now. But you still have quite a bit of people there. Is there anyone that you guys would be looking for or going to talk to? Are you going to tell everyone that something has happened, or are you guys going to keep that close to your vest until you find the best person to talk to? Because the high priest is not there. He would probably be at his house.
I wouldn't let everyone know that we know something's going on.
Yeah.
Because then you might be telling the person that is doing whatever they shouldn't be doing.
And my character is like off in a corner.
For right now, I'm going to give
You
them a
sit
chance.
here.
I'm going to give them a chance to talk. After that, you would be able to come. But if they bring you,
Just bring me some mead.
yeah, and then
While I
then
wait.
you're just sitting there twitching, talking, screaming, and then so you guys have a chance, and then he would be able to calm down after his mead, and because after talking, your brain just finally snapped and went, "Wait, I just talked to the tree. The tree talked to me."
So steersman.
So some of the boats
Or-
people, some of the wood choppers, people who their job would not technically be useful at this point in time during the snowy season. The trappers would be out, the huntsmen would be out, the guardsmen would be out guarding. As I said, the priest who is going to be
Your
taking
cats
over
are
for
very
him.
affectionate.
Yeah, the priest that's going to be taking over is there getting ready, because he's looking at like in an hour or so he has to take over guard of the tree.
That's who I want to go talk to.
Okay.
If nobody has any objections.
No.
Just to like at least if nothing else, let them know. Hey, go take over guard duty early, or something like that.
So would John be going with him? Sure. Oh. So, because you don't have a name yet, it would just be,
Yeah, that's what
my fellow priest. I'm saying priest. It is going to be the word of it is. I'm
Whichever.
just saying it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying it as priest right now, so we
Yeah.
can get through it.
Yeah.
My fellow priest. You ended early. Is it that time? Am I late? What's going on? Usually we have at least someone who is there to make sure if anyone wants to go by, they have someone to help them in the way of Freya.
Well, usually the tree's not talking, pal.
You tell them.
Alright.
Wait, am I?
Boom.
You said it.
I
You already
did.
said it now.
I haven't explained it yet. I'm a dumb berserker.
Oh my god, the tree has talked?
Yeah, the tree talked and said you're a
Unless you
nerd.
want to... okay. Roll... If you're trying to back out of it now, roll persuasion or charm to back out, but they rolled pretty well.
Who remembers the talking Christmas tree at McCarthy's?
Oh,
Because as a person who has a lot of charm and whatnot,
I have
and insight,
I have no charm.
Yeah, someone who has a bunch of insight because they talk to people and they go.
Oh,
I rolled a 16, so
well, okay. Well, I will roll just in case. I will roll the persuade just in case.
That'd be a no.
That'd be a no from me, Doc. 87.
so however your character would have tried to backtrack or tried to lie or tried to persuade him no. He turns around, the guy turns around and goes, "Did you hear that, brothers? Of the hall! The tree! These people, the tree has talked to them!" Because he's dead looking you in the eye and he sees that you cannot lie. You are too simple of a person to lie.
There goes trying to keep this a secret.
I tried. Oh my god, I must run! What did you guys need?
We needed you to go stand guard and shut up.
Oh, I will be there. I will go. I will go. I will go. You guys
Basically,
you guys need
cover
to-
for my friend's absence.
Who has the worst luck?
I have a 35.
Yep, same here.
I have a 35.
50.
Alright, so because you all have 35, roll me luck. See how if the mead hall believes that guy or if he's just saw something in you guys.
Can
I
I use
passed.
luck to push the luck?
23. I passed mine.
Alright.
I failed.
18.
Alright.
2 out of 3 of us.
There's my 18.
Some of the people who let's say that are in your neck of the woods who are more influenced, who had more connection with the rooms, they pop up and they run off.
Oh.
So a third run off and go to see what they're talking about. And remember, there wouldn't be blood. Because the tree drank the blood. Ooh.
Say this again?
I forgot. It's kind of like the stone from before in the last adventure. The tree drinks the blood,
Ooh.
and when it has drunken the blood, because you casted your spell, the drips of the tree, the roots had come up in that position, and it had sucked in all of the blood, and that is when the tree had awakened.
Okay.
Right.
So the roots and the ground has changed. The tree has not. Well, actually, yeah, no. Maybe.
No.
So the tree has not. I was going to see if a different rune has popped up, and maybe you guys could find out a different rune. But the tree has not moved, but the grounds have moved. Certain things have gone. So the people who've gone there a lot, like the priest, will find out that something has changed. But would everyone believe that because there is none there? Did you take your knife?
Oh, of course. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, you probably sheathed that right after you did your.
Yeah. I'm trying to, yeah. So you have sheathed your knife, so the knife isn't there, but there are marks and there's scuffles and whatnot on the ground. But yeah, we will see what happens. So that has happened. Are you doing anything during this time?
No. I don't believe in all this stuff. But
Well,
I know I saw it, but
yeah, unaffected like
Yeah, it looks
normal.
like that. It's a
Yeah.
sax.
But I was saying, would you have cut it, put your hands down to bleed, and with your shock and amaze,
No,
did you leave it there, or did it come with you? Because I'm trying to think of how the thing.
No,
was
I
gone.
just would have
Yeah.
cut, not deep, but just enough
Yeah.
than that, and then
clean my blade and put it back in the sheath.
So I will give you. I should have had you roll to see if you guys paid attention that the ground would have changed, but I'm just going to give it to you.
Okay.
So the grounds have changed, and you remember that the roots had come up and yada yada. But I was trying to push it along because we've sidetracked, like normal. And during that time, of all the commotion and you trying to talk back and whatnot, it's about time that Kevin's character, because I'm saying it's taken a little bit to get him over, and you guys had talked on the way and try to figure stuff out. But
He's
you
not
had
crazy anymore.
But you had blurted out that this has happened, and a couple of people who were sitting around this hall has now snuck a little closer to listen to you guys. A fair group of them have run off, as well as your other person has run.
Thank you very much.
And now what do you do?
Do I finally come back? Okay.
Yeah.
And like you said, I'm like, oh my God, I just realized I just talked to a tree. Yeah.
Yeah.
So I go and approach the three of them who are in a more
You finally calmed down. I was like, okay.
and I say, so what has happened while I was gathering my wits?
Well, somebody blurted out.
Oops. I gave the game away.
You
Somebody
said
keep
out
their
loud
mouth
that the
shut.
tree talked?
I mean, it did.
Yeah, but
Surely
we're supposed to
the-
be coming in here to listen to other people talk.
Surely
not
that
blurt out.
information will get to the very person that we're trying to uncover.
Good. Well, maybe we'll flush them out. We
Which
only
we are
have
speaking quietly to each other, as quietly as we can,
We have
not being overheard by other people around us.
Now,
There you are.
we have 24 hours till the solstice.
it may very well turn that now we, the hunters, may soon become the hunted in this community.
Put me in front of a monster, baby. I have great stats.
Until you have to fight the monster.
That's okay. I'll go
Because
berserker mode.
it's not going to be like the pistol that Kevin had that it blew off half of its health because it's doing a d12 damage.
Oh no.
I'm gonna nickname you Helga No Sense.
That's fine. I'll take it.
Alright, so... Well, because you rolled a 1 before, there is a couple of people in here that you might recognize from some of the tales. Like maybe one of the farmers that found the hoof prints or something else like that.
Okay.
And you would have recognized them. But most of the people who are more, oh no, some bad tidings are happening, or oh, this is happening, they had run to the tree. The ones who said, oh no, this is just some animal that has been walking around, they are the ones that are still here. And you have to remember, there are still some people who are, well, not, you have to remember, is there are still some people who are not here because they are planning, they're baking, they're setting
Sure.
things up, they're prepping, there's some house.
Not everybody's in the meat hall.
Yeah.
I mean, there are things that need to get done.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
People are prepping, people are cooking, people are taking food stores out. Someone's timing the right time for the orgy. You know, things that are needed to be timed.
Like people normally do around Christmas time.
Huh?
Planning for an orgy.
Why do you think there's so many people born? Yeah, November, September, October.
a
lot of
keep
people.
warm.
That would mean that they were busy in May
December
what do you call it?
during the solstice. 9 months later.
The spring. Like I would have been conceived in May.
Yeah. But what will you do?
I've done enough. Someone else make the next decision.
Well, what we've got to do is we've got to
You've got to organize.
When I say
in a community like
you say
this.
suck.
In a community like this, what type of merchant, craftsman, or shop owner would usually see the most traffic in a small community like this?
Well, at this point in time, I would not believe the woods craft. The
No.
woods craftsman would be the least right now.
Sure.
The stone, metal, or storehouse
I would say that
probably have the most.
I would say that at any given time, the smith would see the most traffic.
I was
every-
thinking you
That
have
is
the
me.
Everything
roper,
from
the
you
blacksmith.
have the roper, or you have the roper, you have the helmsman. Some of the ships probably have not gone out for fishing because the waters have been cold and icy and harsh. So you would not have any of the fishing merchants, but you would still have some of the fishing storehouses that had the salt and everything else. So you would have the salt and, as I said, storehouse
Yeah.
people. The fishermen are all here because they can't go out into the water right now. You have the hunters and trappers and whatnot that are still hunting and trapping, because you would be one of them.
Right.
And most of your family and whatnot has gone out and hunting and trapping. But you still have the roper, you have the smith, and anyone who, yeah, and probably mainly the priest, because they're trying to get whatever their Yule log, their carving tools and other stuff like that to prep for the solstice.
Kevin, is your character the main blacksmith?
I'd assume so.
Okay. So
I already know a lot of people.
well,
Once again, very
That's why I'm
influential, knew a whole bunch of stuff, talked to a whole bunch of people.
so there's really nothing new to gather from Kevin.
Not from Kevin, but there are his. He's one of the many, and he may not have he may not be the full apprentice. So he's right there, but there would still, if you're thinking of a town, you still have one blacksmith. You still have the secondary and whoever they're teaching.
We could also go to the captain of the guard,
Mhm.
whoever's in charge of the town guard, probably one of the thanes, one of the higher warriors. And
you have guards, you have some more blacksmiths, you have food, and you have
have there been
the rest of the
have
priests.
there been any new visitors to the town?
You would have to go find out.
You're right.
I can't tell you.
Well,
I will tell you if you roll high enough, low enough.
So what do we want to do first? Where do we want to go
roll
first?
just right.
I don't know. We're in the tavern. Do we want to talk to the Jarless? Or do we want to just blow this pop shop after I blurted out the news? I don't care either way.
I don't think we should talk to the Jarl's wife.
And yes,
And just in
100%. I
case.
know you guys are whispering and talking to each other in low tones.
I just made sure I said it beforehand.
Yes.
Because we've gone through that before.
Do we want to? How do you feel
You're
about
talking
going
like this
to
in the middle of
the
a restaurant. What do you want me to say?
I'll do it.
what?
I'll go to the town guard.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. And you said that there are other blacksmiths, or
He has the main shop, but there are other blacksmiths that are.
Right, I mean, there's a lot of people in this town.
Yeah.
You can't have me just do everything.
It's
for
not just
everybody.
one blacksmith. You still have, even in that time, you had multiple people working in one blacksmith shop.
okay,
So he would have one wall, someone else would have another wall, the third one would be having this wall.
okay,
They all share the shop because they still have a grinder, a smith, a forge was expensive, and land is expensive. So to have a forge that has a big opening that they can share and work, having a blacksmith forge, you wouldn't just have one person. Still have the apprentices, and you still have one old fuck that teaches everything.
Is there anyone in the community who has a job or profession that takes them frequently into the nearby woods and back again. Like
Yours.
what? Right.
Well,
I mean, I
you're traveling.
But I already.
Yes, you would. But there is the tradesman, which would be part of the heads of the tradesmen's guild, who works with the other. As I said, you work with the other tribes.
Right.
You are the hub of the tribes. Hence, you're not just one blacksmith. There are other people who come in to trade, teach you secrets, trade food for better metals or better ways of working with the foundry. So you have someone who goes between the tribes and brings stuff back and forth.
So I'm going to go to.
I would say give me a luck roll to see if he's in right now.
Okay.
Or if you can find him right away. Town guard would be very easy to find.
87. No.
So he might be coming later tonight because he has to start setting up and giving stuff over. But to find him, it would take some time to find him.
Okay.
Or if you want to go out into the woods, you can meet him halfway.
Oh. Outside of the defensive burg, outside of the actual town, you said that there are some farms.
Yeah, your house is there.
Okay.
You live in the woods.
I am going to.
Your backstory literally says you live in the woods.
Right. I am going to visit. I'm going to tell my friends.
Okay.
That I'm going to take a short trip to visit the nearest farm outside of the village. And I'm going to travel there.
And you have better charm with these people because you know a bunch of people because you're...
Okay. You
have to remember that was one of the things of appearance that you were kind of more like... You rolled high on that.
Okay.
But that's going to take some time. We'll finish that up next time. But we will go with Max because he was going to go to the head of the guard.
Hello.
Are you ready for this, or do you want to wait?
No, I'm ready.
Okay. So...
Y'all ready for this?
We will give you... What is it? It's not charm, it's...
Whenever I hear that song, I think of Siegfried and Roy. Because we were watching a Siegfried and Roy show, and they played that song, and he came out on stage with riding an elephant.
Disguise. I'm trying to think of how you guys act inside the town. Roll me an appearance. Because that's the only thing that I can think of is close enough.
Okay.
This would be like the one that you always get that you're influenced out.
Or just like, what about, just because it's 10 points higher, could I argue for like whatever the average thing is? Is that, it says like status. Is that like I'm just an average town person? Going up to talk to the guards?
Yeah, I don't know what that means. It's on all of ours. It just says average. No, it just says average.
Yeah,
it says status, but...
Status. I think it means social status.
Yeah, so I'm just a regular person. I feel like the guard should take me...
Or regular Josephina.
Well, as a berserker and whatnot, you would have a better chance of it. That's what I'm saying. Just a regular pass would give you better success of how well they have liked you. Because it would be very hard... I think you're high on that, right?
My appearance? No, I have a 35.
Oh. What about the average?
45. That's what I was trying to argue for that.
Okay. So then I'm going to give you... So you would have advantage, so you get to roll twice.
Okay.
Because this is someone that you would have seen.
All right.
It's do they take you as...
007.
Okay. You want to try to get better?
No, that's a critical pass.
Yeah, but you could try doing better.
I'll try to do better. No.
Okay. So you and them, because you were a berserker, you have gone into many raids and other stuff like that, and you have done well. So they do like you. This is why I was trying to see. Okay. So they do like you. This is someone who you have met and you have talked to before.
They really like me.
So it's, hell! How are they? What brings you over here this fine day? I don't think it's our normal time to start sparring. It's right before the solstice. You usually say that you want to rest up and have vigor for this time.
I do enjoy having vigor at all times. Absolutely. I just wanted to find out if there have been any attacks on travelers of a unexplainable nature. The attacks, unexplainable attacks on travelers.
Okay. And this is kind of why I wanted the how well does he know you? Would it just be like a normal occurrence for you to talk to him like this? Fortunately, yes. There's been miscreants and small creatures that have been plaguing some of the travels coming back and forth. It's sort of well known, but we've been trying to keep it on the hush and hush. But it's more we want this Yule time to go well. We don't want any of the trade or anything else to go bad, so we have been sending some guards out.
And have they come back with reports of that corroborate these attacks? The guards, I mean. I would trust a guard before I would trust a flighty townsperson.
There has been seen of a beast. There has been seen of some or not seen, just more some small creatures have been taking some of their food, some of their rations. Small trinkets and whatnot have disappeared off their person. But they have seen a beast. One traveler has said that he had run from something that was blood red running through the town. Well, not through our town, but their town. And they tried to warn us.
And what were these people doing when they met the beast, when they saw the little creatures? What were they doing? Like, where were they, I guess?
Well, no one has seen the little creatures. Just things have disappeared. They're sitting around the fire. They're sitting and taking a drink at the woods. They put down their drink, they rest, and as they go back to grab their drink, the drink is gone. Or they put down their hat, and their hat is gone. But inside town is usually around some of the children.
Baby leprechauns. Leprechaun.
As you should know, stories of some of the kids who are not doing their training, who are not taking their chores right. You and we don't believe in that type of stuff, but
I didn't. Anyway, thank you for the help.
What's wrong? You look long in the face. What has changed? As he's laughing, he was like, we don't. The tides of chaos haven't changed. We don't believe in that stuff. We're old enough that we know it's our parents who used to tell us this. Who used to say Odin would come and tickle our toes at the end of the bed and give us tales that lightning would hit us if we didn't eat all of our not potatoes, all of our vegetables and stuff.
I used to think that. All right. Hofnar, it's been a pleasure.
Okay.
Thank you. I'm gonna go catch up with my friends and let them know that it's targeting kids in the village.
Okay. Well, if you need anything else from us, you know where to find me.
I got you, Chief.
Anything else before we close out? Unless you want to do your thing, but I know it's 10 o'clock, and unless you want to do your farm stand thing.
Oh, you mean I'll wait until next time. As
Okay.
far as we can pick it up with arriving at the farm and talking to the farm tenants, the farm owners. Okay,
All right.
that was awesome, Shane.
That
was really fantastic.
So I said, I'm sorry for trying to push you, but I know
No,
doing the leveling up, doing the other thing, getting you guys set up, and setting up the world took a little bit of time in the beginning, so I was trying not to.
I totally get it.
Trying not to bore us, but you guys still have the influence of how things are going. Because you have to remember, it is your grandpappies who have set up the walls.
So I'm going to ask you.
Mhm.
Tuesday of next week would be what day?
The 30th.
Will you still be in New York at that
No.
time? No?
No.
You'll be back?
I am going down there for the 24th and 25th and coming back.
Okay, so will you guys be available on the 30th?
As far as I know.
Okay,
Yeah, I should know for certain for next week, I guess.
okay.
So as long as we are all certain, we can plan for that time. Alright.
Anybody else doing heavy traveling for Christmas?
Yeah, over to Cumberland.
Yeah.
To Valley Falls?
I think I might have you beat. I'm driving 2 miles to my mom's.
Mine's on the same state route.
Oh,
I got you.
That's not nothing. That's not nothing.
It's High Street in Cumberland. Is
Oh,
this same
yeah,
road?
Yes, yeah. When it,
I got
Still
you.
Route 114.
I got you all beat. I'm shifting a whole 10 feet from the basement to the living room.
Oh, man.
That's 15. Well, it's 35 if you want to talk about the stairs going around a back, but it's like 15 to 20
Yeah.
because you're from one side of the house to the other.
Yep.
And it's
I'm
Deuce
dropping
Big
our
also.
cycles.